And there we go. Hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed. Code here. And I am live streaming. Hooray! I didn't plan on doing another stream this week, by the way. But when the Genshin update dropped, I was like, damn it, I really gotta get to it. I really gotta get that Genshin update and play it, because long-term encounter points were reset. I need to collect more of them because I don't want to miss out on my daily primo gems. You know how it is. So we're playing Genshin. Hooray. And hi Neon, hi Spinne. I would congratulate you, Dan, but you are apparently in ad jail currently, so I shall wait. But you are first. Guess what? What? You're free! Congrats! Congrats on being free and on being first. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing very well, in fact. Why not? Why specifically not while streaming Genshin? I'm doing decently well. Can't really complain about too much currently, so that's good. Alright, audio levels should be fine. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna turn it up a bit more, because I know Genshin's always a bit more on the quiet side. CodeErr. I am not... If anything, by the way, I think we can all agree, if anything, it's Tighnari who ripped me off. I was first.
I have a few references.
Okay. Glad we got that cleared up. Alright, so as you can see, new nation! And it's apparently over here. Wonder how much that's gonna grow. As always, the question. Feels a little bit small to already have 4 statues, doesn't it? Well, then again, I guess not really. It just feels like some of these statues are very close together, which makes me think that, I don't know. Like, compared to how far spread out the statues are over here, feels like these are a bit too close, but what do I know? Honestly, funny 10 pull on, so only had 25 pity. And did you still get the character? Is that what you're trying to say there? True underwater and underground is also a thing. But yeah, what I was trying to say... Damn, you lucky Spinner, I guess. Unless you didn't want the character. Anyway, I'm probably gonna grab D-Luke because, as I've stated many times, I'm not getting D-Luke from the gacha. I have every standard banner character, even the ones that were only added later on. The only one I can't get is D-Luke. So I feel like I have to grab D-Luke, because it's the only way. The only way. Alrighty then. So. Now I don't know which of the events are voice acted. But in any case, I should probably go to Natlan first, and for that, we have to progress. I mean, I could just walk into Natlan, honestly, but I want to go there with the story. I want the story to lead me into the nation. And then we can figure out what events are voice acted. And prioritize those events over the story. So I'll play for Kaza. Which 5-star did you get? Whatever, not that much. I mean, it's fair. I think that's a mindset that I had when pulling for Siege Queen, and I didn't get her. But I didn't want her that badly anyway, so everything is a-okay. Well, down we go. Open the glider early. I don't want to die to fall damage because of a cutscene again. Happens way too often. Also, I did already raise my world level for anyone curious. Because that's a new possibility now.
Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey.
It sure is. Yeah, C3 Jean. Well, I mean, it's not like Jean is a particularly bad character, you see. So, yeah. I mean, she's a good healer. Instant full heal for pressing Q and an AoE that heals. You know. Since more than a year, you should probably get up there then. Also, hi Gabe. Test. Test successful. Are you testing delay, or are you testing if your messages are going through because they didn't earlier or something? I don't know. And Spinner is not giving up that watch streak. Would be a tragedy if it ended now. At 140, Jesus.
We need
Impressive.
to head to Natlan next.
The second. Okay. I wonder why. Sometimes Twitch is weird.
A nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much to go off of.
Sometimes Twitch is weird. I don't know why it's like that. Anyway, hope you are well beyond the technical difficulties. You already played this yesterday? How was it? Did you have fun? I hope so. 73. Money I already said. I will if I lose 50. I mean, fair on you for spending the money. I will not spend the money on anything. You know me. 1/4 of the story. I wonder how many chapters there already are in this. Don't tell me, I'll figure it out. At some point. Alright, we haven't met anyone from Natlan either.
Exactly! Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there in other nations. Could it be that there are no humans in Natlan?
Yes, humans don't exist.
Yes, that look of surprise and excitement is perfect. Hold it right there. Now
For
look
you
at
to
the
figure
camera
out.
and
Oh, I'm
big
sure.
smiles on 3. Ready?
Especially considering
Okay,
there's
just
events
make
as
sure you
well.
get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute. What's with the photo shoot, Charlotte?
We're leaving. Of course she's gonna get a
Well,
goodbye
I
picture.
heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything you did for
You
Fontaine,
finished, all right.
the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be short on material once
Well,
you're
it's not like the
gone.
story's gonna be finished
Oh,
yet,
so
though.
you knew
We know
we
this is
were
gonna take a
leaving.
while.
We don't need a
And the
big
nation's gonna
send-off,
keep
that's not really a
expanding.
thing.
Because right now it's
That's
comparatively
definitely not
small.
Your style, but we got to thinking, and well, a little change never hurt anyone, right?
We?
All those
Saroba and
obstacles we
Saroba, why
overcame
though?
Side by side. Feels like it was just yesterday. Don't be a
How's your hide,
stranger now,
Navia? Is
partner.
everyone coming to say
If you
goodbye?
encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter the
Gym
distance
Wi-Fi
between
is
us.
weird. I can imagine.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Anyone else showing up?
Here!
Anyone else? Is the Udex himself gonna come down and say goodbye? I'm sure we'll meet again.
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing
Oh,
about
fun.
your future adventures.
What fun double
So
trouble
make
that
sure
would
to
be.
stop by and tell us about them sometime.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we
That's
take a
kind
photo
of
together?
strange. Interesting.
Ooh, great idea.
Well, Twitch is a bit
even
weird
have a
sometimes
professional
by itself.
photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor? Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Well, someone likes
By the
Hydra, I
way,
guess.
You're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave.
I see.
They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually
Why?
return
Because
with
Hydra
nothing
characters
but
are
good things
apparently
to say.
fun.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past too.
Well, that's
There's quite a
relief.
few good Hydra
Hopefully
characters.
we don't get
Let's not
swept
deny
up in
it.
any major drama this time.
I mean, Child was very popular from the start. I mean, we all know how I feel about Nuvalet and Farina. They're great. I personally used Mona for the longest time until I eventually switched her out. And she's on the standard banner, so not even that great. I mean, there are just a bunch of fun Hydro characters. Let's not. It is not deniable. Alright. Major drama. Hope you didn't just jinx us. You already know we're getting involved in major drama. It happens every time. Let's see if we're gonna be a criminal again this time as well. So far, in every single nation we've been in, we've become a criminal.
Well,
Let's see if that
given
happens
your
again.
Experience and skill in that regard,
One little
I
pyro.
have no doubt
For me,
you'll
that
be
would
able
be
to
Clay.
overcome anything that comes your way.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
And will not
All
happen.
right, I'm ready. Shall we?
I wonder what kind of thing we'll do this time to become a criminal. Also, 2 people on the boat just disappeared as the camera panned down. How fun.
Well then, traveler. Bon voyage!
I'm upset that the Udix didn't come to say goodbye, but I mean, it's fair. I guess he's busy. I guess he's very busy. And now I guess I just travel over here. Was there a teleport point nearby? I guess that's the closest one I've got. Alright, fine. Let's go over here. And then it's time to head on over to the Nation of Dragons. Oh god. Okay, I wasn't aware that they would also go over level 100. Well, that's good to know. When I increased my world level, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna see a bunch of level 100 enemies now, even though the max character level is 90. But I guess they also go over level 100. That is so fun. That is so good to know. Maximum character level 90, enemy level 101. Very good, very good. But they didn't increase the level for characters, right? Yeah. Yeah, they didn't increase the max level for characters. That would have been fun, though. Imagine if the character level got increased. Not the new but it only affects normal attacks. Damn. But you need the charged attacks, though. Sad. TP at the quest? You're right. But I hate when the game does that. I mean, okay. I will admit it makes sense for this area. Because it's out in the ocean. You could take the boat here, but yeah. Normally I like walking to the new area. I hated it when they did it for Fontaine. I absolutely hated it when they just added the teleport point near Fontaine and didn't and just had that permanently unlocked even for new players. I want people, including me, to actually explore the map to get to new areas. I don't want to just, oh, you're in the new area now, have fun. That's not as fun. Is Kokomi? I see. Going that way. I mean, you're clearly supposed to go this way to get to Natlan, right? Sent you. I don't think I did, actually. This is clearly the way I'm supposed to go. There we go. Went over the dunes to get there. Oh, so you came from, like, the south. Alright. Fair, fair. Ooh. Oh no. High temperature thermal energy. Okay, but it's not like I'm gonna take damage, like, for heat and the cold and
Every journey
the
has its
electro.
final day. Don't
There's
rush.
already 3 of those bars that exist and all of them cause damage. Risk of Rain 2 clip. Ah, right. I wanted to watch that. One Natlan character I'm looking forward to. Alright, you do that. Good, not bad. Which is a rare thing, as I said. But yeah, there were already 3 environmental factors that looked exactly like that, and they hurt. But this looks nice, but there's barely anything here currently. You know what? Why not? Got a red flamingo. Sorry, Natlan characters. Just use Farina. I mean, you're right. But hardly any of the water is deep enough to warrant swimming. I guess it might get a little bit deeper over here. What? There we go. This is where it gets a bit deeper. Up until there was really barely any point. In fact, even here I probably could still walk. There really is no reason to do this, but I guess I am doing it anyway. Oh right, I guess I can run. Which I couldn't if I were too deep. I am very curious. Again, I barely looked up anything other than the web event, because I didn't want to miss an event. You know me and how I feel about looking stuff up about a new area. I don't. Damn it. How did I miss that? I'm sure there's gonna be another one of those. Already hearing the new music. Nice. Well, that area over there looks important. There's another one. Gonna get you this time. There we go. Only seen in the Natlan trailer. Okay. Was it to play it? We'll see. At some point, perhaps. There's the teleport point that I could have jumped to, but then I would have missed this nice little intro segment of walking here. Alright, where's the quest? There it is. Let's see what this new nation has. Animals!
Wow! So this is Natlan!
They have animals here and a lot of graffiti.
So many strange mountains, and so many animals Paimon has never seen before! Huh. Doesn't look like there are any cities around here, though. Where should we start?
Let's try heading this way.
Good idea. Finding
Whichever
people
way.
means we can learn information about the local Archon. And once we've met the Archon, we should have a better idea of what to expect during our journey.
If experience is anything to go by, that should be the case. Archons have the deepest connection to their respective nations.
Well, Paimon hopes this one is easy to get along with. As long as we don't get on their bad side, we should be fine.
We're gonna get on their
Come
bad
on,
side,
let's keep
somehow.
following the road.
Again, not really sure if we're gonna get on the Archon's bad side, but we're definitely gonna do something to become a criminal. We always do something to become a criminal. In every single nation we've been in so far. Why would this be any different? Whoa. So many Rift Hounds? Why? Why indeed? Why did you just tell it? Where am I? I didn't want this. I want to progress with the main story, not some side story. Alright, fine. I'll quickly take care of whatever this is. But why does it have to be Rift Hounds? I hate Rift Hounds. And I think everybody knows that I hate Rift Hounds. Alright, fine. Can I get back on track, please? I don't like being forced into side stories when I'm trying to deal with the main story. He's obviously not okay and cannot stand. It's really weak. Seriously, those ghostly dogs are always up to no good. I hate them. All things floaty. This is important to the story. Is it now? You're fairly floaty as floaty things go. Oh yes. Paimon is always up to no good. This is confirmed. It's basically canon. Paimon is up to no good. Very important. If it's not a side story, then why isn't it voice acted? Haarspinne? Reminds me of the mandatory side story that you have to do in the chasm. Remember the chasm? There was a side story that you had to complete in order to progress with the main story. Because it actually locked the main story behind it. And I feel like this is exactly the same. It's not important enough to have voice acting, but it is required to progress the story. For some unknown reason. And I hate it when the game does that. Sorry, it wouldn't work. I see. Really should have been voice acted. Again, sometimes the devs are stupid. We can admit that. It's a side quest. But it is, though. Because I say it is.
Anyway, forget that for now. Let's see if we can get this guy something to eat, and then, well, let it rest for a while. He'll be feeling better soon, I'm sure of it.
It's too late!
No!
Yes! Heavy breathing.
There has been so much pain, Code.
We've defeated your foes. You can rest now, big guy, you did good. Heavy breathing. It's during the main story. I don't like it when games do that, though. Okay, Primos for Genshin winning some mobile game award, aka this version. Yeah! It's not even enough for a single 10 pull. Is there something else that's on your mind? Is there something you'd like to tell me? Stretch out your hand, chosen of. Join strengths and then witness all and thus liberate all.
What's going on, Code? There's no time to zone out.
It's nothing, just a bit of a daze. That's the game, free limited 5 Yeah! Genshin devs are just a lot more strict, and I guess they're very reluctant to ease up on people now. Because they're like, we've gone like this for so long, we're not gonna change now. For some reason. Oh well. Is that your desire, or... Reach out to the dying beast. Press T.
What are you doing?
Excuse me, but Hat Guy is not here, Paimon. You're addressing the wrong one. Did I die? Did I merge? I am the big guy now.
Code, you... Why's the big guy so energetic all of a sudden? Wait, is that you, Code? You were inside its body? Better not be some kind of strange dream.
But what if it is?
Rescue that little guy first.
No. Complain about free primos? I mean, that's fair. You devolve. You just start. I am a lizard. No charge attack, just a normal attack. Got it. All right. What's he? Ah. Can I attack from underground? I can. Q? Oh, that's to exit. Okay, got it. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Sure. Exploration is gonna get a lot easier in that case, huh? You're my friend now.
Are you alright there, little guy?
Rar. Just rar. X3.
What's wrong? You don't look so good. Is it your tail? Did you injure it when you fell from that barrier?
Rar X3 pounces you. If only we could bandage it.
Hey, it's finally time to shine. Your backpack's so full that even when it's an emergency, it still takes all day to find anything.
Yes, my backpack is very full. Always. Especially when it comes to artifacts.
Let's use the scarf from Pyron's emergency backpack instead.
Hey, little guy. I have no clue where that backpack of yours is even supposed to be. Of course. I said the joke thing, and I should have expected this much, Spinner. I should have.
Somewhere secret, somewhere safe, of course. Anyway, do you want to use the scarf or not?
We'll use it. Thank you kindly, Paimon. That's one R too many.
Alright, little guy, don't move.
Or do move and make it more difficult for us.
Heh, a little guy sure is well behaved, eh, Code?
No. Stop with the roaring! That should do the trick.
Alright, feel better now?
Roar. Yeah, he's better than a roar. Yeah, he's much better. I'll take it.
Heh, looks way better now. That's a relief. Still, how did you end up in that barrier and those rift hounds?
Uh...
So you don't know either, huh? Now we don't really get what you're saying, but now that we've rescued you, you can go home.
Eh?
Wait, do you not know where your home is? Without relatives then. Oh wait, that big guy from earlier. What do we do, Ko? We can't just leave it here all by itself, right?
Well, time to adopt a wild animal. Roar. It might be better if you stay with us for a while.
Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe we'll find this little guy's family when we reach Natlan. But we've never seen anything like it.
Ah, chosen of dragons. Could that mean...
Huh? You mean you really heard something like that? Yeah, if everyone thinks about it, Natlan is the nation of dragons, so does that mean that... Wait, they call little guys like this Saurians around here, right?
Raoul.
Come to think of it, Paimon does see some semblance to Bishop's, you know, 2 legs, 1 tail and all.
Ra? We're happy to have it travel with us. I guess. But we should ask our friend here if that's what it wants to do first.
True. Hey little guy, do you want to travel with us?
Rar.
Heh, looks like we all agreed then. Anyway, Paimon's Paimon, and he's code.
Rar. Rar.
And yeah, you need a name too, let Paimon think. Right, since you're yellow and brown all over, let's call you Hash Brown.
Alright, obtained hash brown. Choo-choo. Ah. Rah. I suspect that would only go down well at Good Hunter.
You mean people would like it anywhere else? Wouldn't like it anywhere else?
Ruh.
Would I could give you a name then? Well, not that Paimon can vouch for its naming sense, though.
All the names I've come up with so far have been perfectly normal, I'll have you know. Wanderer 2.0 or Traveler 3.0.
So what should we call this little guy?
It's gonna remind me of Caramel. Interesting. Name change rules. Blah blah blah. Limit to the number of times you can rename this character, so do so with care. Follow our terms of service, so same story as always. So, can I name this character? What if I try to name the... What if I do try to name you Hash Brown? I'm curious if they thought of this. I'm curious if they thought of this. Name cannot contain space. Okay, so Hash Brown doesn't work, and I assume if I get rid of the space, it won't matter. Alright. Fair. Paimon, your name wouldn't work on a technical level. Paimon, the name you gave would not even work on a technical level. How horrible. You're right. Gotta name him after the ultimate husbando. Owns the name you have chosen. Using this name may affect your experience in specific quests. Interesting. That's almost like they're implying that Zhongli might show up in this area. Almost seems like they're implying that. I'm not sure if that's what they're implying, but I'll take it. Zhongli's in Natlan. I mean, he might show up. Zhongli's the Pyro Archon. He retired as the Geo Archon, and after retiring as the Geo Archon, he took up the mantle of a Pyro Archon. Imagine. Can't name him? Interesting. So I can't name him. Yeah. Then I assume I can't name him Code either. Wait! No! No! Go back! Go back! Oh my god, there's dialogue for it. Okay.
I can give it the same name as you, Code?
Let me think about it some more.
Alright, names are important after all, so give it all the thought you need.
Interesting, but they would allow it. They allow for it. But they specifically point out that you named it after yourself. Yeah, wrong person. Interesting. I can see 3 types of material. Huh. Even called Wanderer after you? I mean, that do be the silly. Alright, guys, now we need to come up with a name. We need to come up with a name. Let's make it a name that fits the channel. You think this little fella would bite people? Cole. Cozy Bear, love this name. Cozy Bear? I mean, I see where you're coming from with that, yes. Zell, because of the red thing. Also an interesting choice. Very interesting. If we're going with the whole, if I may throw out one suggestion, if we're going with the whole, you know, channel theme and everything, if we think that this little fella could bite, I mean, we could just name him Biter, but spelled like a bite. You get the joke, you get the pun. That would be one alternative option by me. Ah, yes. Kong Lee. Also an interesting idea. We're just throwing a bunch of ideas out there until we think of one that would win. We also have Code Junior escape suggestion. What if Ashdaha or Ashdaha Junior? You know what? Give me a moment here. I don't know. I don't know. Mebatide? Huh. I mean, that is... Again, I do like these ideas. They're good ideas. I mean, there's always the option of changing the name later a limited amount of times, yes, but you can change it later. I think I'll just stick to the channel theme and just name the little guy Biter. I know it's a silly name. It is very silly and simple. Our names? Yeah. I mean, we could have named him Zell because of the little bit of red. Or I could also think of the same, why not just Bite? Or just Bite. You know what? Even better. Let's name him just Bite. You're absolutely right. Make it even simpler. Make it as simple as possible. Alright, Bite.
Let's call this little fella Bite, shall we?
Let's go with that.
Alright. Bite, that'll be your name from now on, little guy.
Bite. Simpler Bite can be. And he's roaring again.
Looks like our little friend loves his name. Well, with any luck, we'll solve the mystery that surrounds you while we're in Natlan. And maybe you'll get some clues as to why Code was able to suddenly enter that Saurian's body. Oh yeah, are you okay by the way, Code? You suddenly turned into a Saurian back there. Are you feeling uncomfortable anyway?
Becoming a Saurian for a bit was alright. Bite! Go bite him! Yes. Just those three ores are in Terraria. My favorite three of the heart. I see. Got it.
Well, it best stay that way. Things could go south real fast if someday you were to turn into a Saurian and be unable to transform back. Still, Code, Paimon's never heard of anyone in Natlan who can turn into a Saurian. This is kind of weird.
Yes, and you've never heard of anyone in all of Tevat who can manipulate the elements without a vision or being an Archon. You see. Make a bite. Terabyte. Only bite. Just bite. Just bite.
Seriously, you only just got here and it feels like so much has already happened. Anyway, how do we get out of here?
We roar.
You know where the exit is? Hey, don't you suddenly go running off like that?
When he has one bite of storage left, Bite shall stay with us. Alright, Bite, where are we going? Can I progress to the main story now, little friend? Do I just go between those two pillars? Is it that simple? I see. Alright, let's leave. Yellow and black rocks, which, again, is very fair.
We're back here. Strange, the shining pillars from before are gone. Everyone's heard that there's a place called City of Sacred Flame. I mean, that maybe someone might be there now that knows what's happened to Bite. Let's head there if we get the chance, shall we?
Yes, I'm on my way. Mine. What are you? Oh! That's just a transformation area. Got it. And there we go.
Quake!
There's our new oculi. They look fancy. Fancy schmancy. But not yours. It is tragic.
Whoa! Check out those colorful pictures on the walls.
I've already seen them before,
We gotta be
Paimon.
on the right track.
I've seen them in the earlier area as well. Nothing too new.
Gather!
Whoops. Wrong. I wanted to use the thingy to catch the bug thingy, but I guess I forgot that I unequipped that. I'm sure I'm gonna find another one of them. There's a teleporter. Already liking the music. The new vibes and everything. We're vibing. That's a big drill. Countering a crystal fly. I mean, crystal flies are also fair to catch. The music, though! Yes, I agree, Gabe.
I'm sorry,
It's a
Kachina.
vibe.
I know it's not right for us to go back on our word like this, but Kempoa and I have to do well during this pilgrimage.
There we go, our first Natlan NPCs! We finally know what they look like now. And one important character.
You can't seem to find other people to join our team, and we don't have time to sit around and wait.
But if you two leave, I'll be the only one left.
We really are sorry, but you still have plenty of chances.
No.
You're young, and you bear an ancient name on top of that. We're just ordinary tribal warriors with years of battle under our belt and no glory to show for it. Not to mention
mean,
the physical toll of all that fighting. We're
Sure,
no
looks
longer in our
cute. Not like
prime.
we've seen her yet. We've only seen the
we
back.
barely had a chance last
There we
time,
go.
remember? We can't expect a better result with even fewer people. Pilgrimage registration closes tonight.
Current character you're
This
building,
is
huh?
our last chance to switch teams.
Adorable.
Well, alright. I guess it is what it is. I just wish I was stronger. I'm nothing compared to the other ancient name bearers.
Ancient name
But
bearers,
never
huh?
mind. Guess this is just par
I
for the
mean-
course as Uthabiti, huh? I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Well, if we do well this time,
I mean, you
there's
have
still
a
a spot for you at the
vision.
victory feast.
Yeah, even though we're not participating
The
in
question
the
is
competition
ancient
together,
name
we're
bearer
still
like the term
friends,
for
aren't
vision
we?
bearer in this nation?
Of course.
Or do all ancient
Anyway,
name bearers
you
just
guys
happen to
should
have a
get going
vision?
before it's too late.
Or is she weak
Go
despite
form
having
really
a
strong
vision?
Team, okay?
Because if you have a vision and the others don't, and you're still somehow
Guess I'll
weaker
have to
than
wait
them,
until the next
that is
pilgrimage.
absolutely pathetic.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened.
Just shut up and listen.
Oh, she
I
looks
mean,
so
I was
sad,
kind of
too.
listening, but as I was saying, if she sucks, she sucks. If you have a vision, and you're weaker than the other ancient name bearers who don't have visions, that is such a skill issue. Let's go check on her. That is specifically why I thought if it was the same as vision bearer, because I thought, well, if she has a vision, she must be strong. And the only way she wouldn't be is if the others had visions too and are just stronger than her. With a vision. But I guess, let's go check on her.
Huh? Oh gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around the tribe before. Are you travelers? Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Indeed we did. And I'm curious to see when I'll see you
welcome,
freaking
welcome.
out.
I'm Kachina. Utabiti Kachina.
Utabiti?
Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition we have here in Natlan, although it's kind of complicated to explain. You can think of it like a title for now. If you're here for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, you'll find out what they mean soon enough.
I'm not here for any of that, but I'm curious now.
So, this pilgrimage, is that what you were discussing earlier? Oh,
Is it
yeah!
eyes you love?
It's a competition we hold every so often, where everyone competes to try and get the highest ranking. The competition receives tons of attention, so if you place highly, you're guaranteed instant acclaim, and you earn the right to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Basically, the winners become heroes, and that's pretty much everyone's goal around here.
Intriguing.
Sounds like a massive fighting tournament or something. Do you have to be in a team to participate? Well,
yes.
due to the sheer number of participants, the pilgrimage is actually divided into 2 phases. Phase 1 is a team competition.
Alright.
Usually an ancient name bearer serves as the team captain and leads their team in various battles around Natlan, with the goal of capturing sacred flames.
Can travelers join?
Oh,
Because in that
and
case
an
we
ancient
could help,
name bearer is
maybe.
just someone with
So
one
you're
of
not
those
alone.
titles I mentioned earlier. Someone like me. Once
Because
the
those
team
two seem to have just
competition is
abandoned
over,
you.
The participants from the winning teams qualify to take part in individual one-on-one matches.
Sounds like some kind of Natlan National Games. Still the iconic emote, oh no.
Yeah, the scale seems pretty huge.
It's no spinning no triple Z. It can't remind you of it. It's not like they're all made by Hoyoverse.
Lead the teams. That means you must be a team captain. Sure am. Although I don't exactly have any team members
Again, can
anymore.
travelers be accepted?
The key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. But the difference in strength between bearers can practically be night and day. So
But you
my
have a
decision does
vision.
make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes.
What's your plan now?
All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, then I'll just go it alone. At worst, I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but I always manage to get back on my feet in no time.
Can we not join?
Traveler, based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be time for us to do our thing.
Thank you. Looks like it's that time already.
Yep. Time for the next phase of our journey to start for real. What are you guys talking about?
I could help. Can we join your team? Yay! Funny facial expression.
Freak out on you. I just...
Yes.
How should I put this? I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of you. But only people from
That's what
Natlan
I
are
was
allowed to
worried
take
about. That's
part
why
in
I
the
asked if travelers
pilgrimage.
are okay to participate. Can we plead our case to the Archon? I'm sure I'm sure the Archon will allow it.
It's alright. Really. I mean...
I mean, we're the
I've
legendary
never
traveler.
offered to join my team before.
And Paimon's here too.
Really? We're all usually on good terms, but whenever pilgrimage registration rolls around, it feels like everyone starts avoiding me. They don't make eye contact or bring up the pilgrimage. It's like they're afraid I'll ask them to join my team. I probably don't even need to explain the reason. I'm too weak.
But you have a
It's pretty
vision!
obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team. That really doesn't matter to you? Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the 3 of us.
Exactly, I control multiple elements.
Giant narwhals? He can give them all a run for their Mora. Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
I wasn't thinking about any of that, actually. You were in a tough spot and I wanted to help.
That's right. We always try to help people travels. That's what makes a true adventurer. A true adventurer.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are really special. You know you're strong, but you don't take yourselves too seriously. That's exactly the kind of person I want to become. You're planning on
But in
staying
your
in Natlan for a
vision,
little
yes.
while, right? Mind if
I already
try to learn
skill.
from
You have a
over
vision,
here?
just use it. You should win.
Learn from us? Yeah, you know, like a disciple or a sidekick. You don't even have to teach me anything. I'll just observe. I promise I won't be in the way. Besides, I can take you to see the sights and introduce you to Natlan in the meantime. What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you.
It's fine with us, but what about your competition?
Oh, right! Didn't those people from earlier say the registration period was about to end? You don't need to focus on finding new teammates? Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be able to manage it this close to the deadline anyway.
Oh, come
I
on.
lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. So it's fine. No one expects anything
Can we
out of
plead
me.
our case to the Archon to
But
get to
if
manage
I
to get
manage to
accepted
learn a
for
thing or
this,
two from you,
please?
I might just pull off a win next time.
All right. Don't set your expectations too high. We're just ordinary people. Ordinary people who've taken on gods, dragons, and the like.
Oh, of course, of course. I'm just glad you agreed. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe, the Children of Echoes.
Did somebody say?
Hello,
Oh, free
I'm
character.
Kachina, a member of the Children
Did somebody
of
say
Echoes.
tribe?
I adore green fruits and would love to become
Tribe
more strong.
9?
Even though I'm still not much of a fighter. I should probably save all that for later, right? Then, are you hoping to go somewhere? I'm pretty familiar with these parts, so I can show you the way.
Have and tribes. No, I will absolutely not shy away, by the way, from advertising Tribe 9, even though it's a different gacha game. I wonder how big Tribe 9 is gonna be. Probably 9 chapters, let's face it. The first... By the way, I didn't even get to finish all the story that was in the closed beta testing. Apparently the closed beta had the entirety of chapter 1 in it. I assume there's gonna be 9 chapters, each one taking place in a different city. The thing that I'm curious about is the fact that they mentioned there's actually 24 different cities. I don't think there's gonna be 24 chapters. Considering that the numbers only include 9 people, and it's called Tribe 9, so I assume there's 9 chapters. But on the other hand, they say there's 24 cities, and normally each city would have its own tribe. Which makes me curious as to how big exactly the game is gonna be. Anyway, not like that matters. Okay, is going to be his favorite novel. So I can do a Chiaki on... Don't do a Chiaki on them and kill them twice. That's rude. Anyway, thanks for the free character. Become your companion. When she uses her elemental skill, she will enter her Night Soul's blessing and summon Turbo to fight alongside her. Okay, so she's also a summoner. Move and climb quickly. Okay, so she's very good for exploration. Additionally, when you switch while climbing, sprinting, or in mid-air, will immediately hop onto Turbo Twirly. Okay. Can only be used in areas within Natlan. I see. So it's limited area. Currently involved. What do you... Wait, in which one is it involved? Oh, that's the event. Well, in that case, I want to focus on the event anyway. Is the event voice acted? Wait, before I do focus mode, is the event voice acted? Tell me now. I could do focused experience, yes. It's not voice acted. The event is not voiced? Okay, in that case, focused experience. Well, quest will be paused. Enable. If it's not voiced, then I can do that on my own and just focus on this story.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating.
They're drilling into an Oculus.
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you.
Alright. Oh, and we're going back. Ooh, fire, fire.
Many of our tribespeople love music and dance. They have an amazing sense of
Oh my
rhythm.
god, dance animations! Look at them go!
Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead.
Stuff on the basic attack. I was trying to look if there's... Yeah, definitely got people from different nations here. Oh, that dude's trying to mimic them a bit. Huh. Oh, they're having fun. Okay, then. I'm not sure how far I'll get. We'll see, I guess. The music is so vibey that they're just all dancing. All the NPCs are dancing now. I have one of those too.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Ayo, my Saurian
Ayo?
and also an important member of my family. He's saying hello. I think he likes you.
Sorry, I already have bite.
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to be part of your family? Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also a nation of Saurians.
Joe and I got
They
there too.
occupy an important place in every tribe.
Nobody can blame anyone.
Outlanders always
It's
seem to
like the
think of
gaming
Ayo as
joke,
my
you know?
pet, but that's not the case at all. Ayo and I go on adventures
I mean, come
together,
on, everyone
but
did the
he
same
also
thing
has
with
a Saurian
gaming.
family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his entire family over to eat at our house. The children of Echoes
The AO
have the
joke was
closest
just right
ties
there.
to the Tepetlisaurs, which are naturally very friendly to humans. That's how our relationship became what it is today. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling them our companions pretty much sums it up.
Alright.
See? Ayo agrees with me.
Ayo. Bite! Hello!
Oh, you're here too! No way! You have a Saurian companion too!
Yeah,
Oh, what a
since a
sweet
few
little
minutes
thing.
ago.
I think your friend here will get along with Ayo just fine.
I guess it was
You two go have
important.
fun.
It's still a
I've
side
got some
quest.
important business to handle, and then I'll be right back.
Even if it's important to the main story,
No
it's apparently
mischief,
still a
okay?
side quest.
And you better not go leading your new friend astray, or I'm telling your parents.
Just like how there's a quest, a side quest about opening up the chasm, and you have to go into the chasm for main story. It's similar to that, where it's a side quest that's for some reason required for the main story.
Osmanthus wine.
Anyway, whatever. Of course you do, Spinner.
This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
I'm gonna break
Wayab?
it.
Is that a god of some sort? Sort of. We believe the Wyab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wyab to decipher its will. The Wyab know the past and can foresee the future. Isn't that extraordinary?
Huh. Kachina, what
Whoa.
are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me
Well, you look interesting.
the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived.
Well,
in
not
Natlan.
important.
They're
Well, not
super
unique enough to be a main
adventurers,
character, but
and they're letting
definitely
me
as
stick
far as
by them so we
NPCs
can learn
go, that is a
thing or
very
two.
unique design. Why do you want the hammer so badly? What weapon type would it even be? Would it be a
Kachina
pole
is
arm?
a child of our tribe. Her safety is my responsibility, so I'll just come out and say it. I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Wow, you haven't heard of me? I guess news
Whoa,
doesn't
whoa.
travel fast in
There's no
Natlan,
need for
huh?
that, Chief. They're good people. I can feel it.
A feeling is
Different kind of claymore.
Your parents, Kachina.
It's a valid concern, I get it.
How about we show you our adventurer handbook? It's where all our previous travels are recorded.
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. I'd prefer something more reliable.
Ah, oh boy. Huh? What, huh?
You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, his familiar.
Yes, he's my familiar.
Paimon is a guide.
No familiar.
Jeez, these rumors
Shut
are
up.
getting out of control.
Would you prefer me to call you emergency
Okay,
food
maybe this
again?
one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious, Traveler.
There you go, just accept
Wait.
it.
Is there something special about those names?
And I guess the news do
You
travel
haven't heard?
around here as well.
Nope.
We'll explore the area ahead of us later. How about no?
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater merit.
Thumbs up!
To earn that kind of praise from the chief, you guys must be even stronger than I thought.
Apologies for not trusting your word.
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just doing your duty.
B3 specifically.
Well,
Interesting.
Kachina's still young, so you can never be too careful. As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close? Why haven't you headed out yet?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I'll catch up with them in a bit.
Your
I may
teammates.
not be much
mhm.
of a fighter, but I am quick on my feet.
Yeah, your teammates that totally exist.
Kachina's trying not to worry him, huh?
Happy.
I see. Well,
Kimiko,
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything just now.
the
If
foolish
I did,
mage.
just tell me where you left off, and I might be able to help with the
Yes.
explanations.
Let me think. I told them about the Wyab.
Yes.
So now's the perfect time to dive into ancient names. Good thing you're here, Chief.
But
I
wouldn't
don't
you be
think I
happy
could
to be her
explain it very
familiar?
well. Oh, right. That word
I'm sure you
kept
would
popping
be.
up in our conversation earlier. So what does it mean exactly?
Well, Natlan is a nation of heroes.
I'm a
whose
hero.
valiant deeds are preserved and passed down over time in the form of stories. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for these stories. By mentioning an ancient name, we remind ourselves of the epic sagas of heroes past.
Well, I'd be on. Well, will
The
my
most
name
famous
go
bearer
down
of
as an
my
ancient
name
name?
fought in 27 Night Warden Wars. By the time he fought in his last one, he was already over 60 years old. Even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
So why do people inherit ancient names?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost like an heirloom passed down from generation to generation. Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look. Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious. It's like there's something shiny inside it.
Looks like a feather.
The Wyab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear. and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deeds of more
Feather
and more
traveler, that
bearers,
looks like a
and
feather.
their value becomes even more profound.
It is a feather.
In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it serve as an inspiration for
Stone
the next
feather.
generation of successors.
Just like me. I'm still not sure why our YUB chose me of all people.
You're a vision bearer, for crying out loud.
If I didn't know the stories of all the past heroes, how they never stopped fighting,
Also, you have a unique
probably
character
would've
design.
given
You
up a
aren't an
long time
NPC.
ago.
Of course you would be chosen. So it's like a form of mental fortitude.
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not gonna make Paimon super strong or smart?
Like you would ever get chosen, Paimon.
None at all.
You're just a
And that is
familiar.
precisely how it exercises its unique value.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned or given?
Oh, Paimon gets it. If people start to ask those kinds of questions,
Just a
the stories
familiar.
suddenly become a lot less inspirational.
I mean, to be
Someone
fair,
had
familiar is
this to
still an
say about
upgrade from
ancient
emergency
names.
food.
Our forebearers carved miracles into obsidian rock, yet future bearers looked upon them and saw strength. The miracles of the past become the motivations of the present. The limitations of the past become the breakthroughs of today. That's more or less the gist of it. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people struggle to understand the YUB's judgment after receiving an ancient name. As long as you never stop trying to improve your abilities and surpass yourself, your time will come.
I'm sure it will. Again, you're a
Thank
vision
you,
bearer
Chief.
as well.
I'll get it together, just you watch.
Like, there
Ah,
shouldn't
it's
even be a
getting
question
late.
here about your
I've
power.
gotta get to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Oh, right. I'm not sure where you're headed, but mind taking a detour with me?
I'm not headed anywhere
Is
in
that where the
particular.
pilgrimage is taking place?
And if the Archon's there, all the more reason for us to go there. I assume the Archon's gonna
Yep.
be there.
And outside of competition season, it's the place where our intertribal gatherings are held.
Will the Pyro Archon be there?
Of course. She's the most important figure in the entire event.
Sounds like a plan then.
I'm gonna
Let's
rest
go.
my case.
Well,
But why?
if the Traveler and Paimon are with you, then I don't need to worry about your safety. Be on your way now.
All right, we're off. See you later, Chief.
Alright, let's go. Hello, Snox. I mean, to be fair, but that's partly
I got
because
so carried
no
away just now,
constellation, no nothing
I didn't
ever came
consider
out.
what would happen if our destinations were different. Luckily, that's not the case. Or, well, I guess we just have to meet up after the tournament.
I like how it keeps saying that her
You sure
constellation
it's
isn't
okay you
available
didn't tell the
at this
chief about your
time.
team?
They're never gonna add it, are they?
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, he might even ask to join me. But he's not as young as he used to be, and he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He's not cut out for any more attempts.
But he's got a badass hammer.
He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
You're a very considerate person. Does that have Shayna die? 2 and 3 star characters?
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they didn't feel guilty about it.
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is
kind of is,
extremely
though.
important to the people of Natlan.
Imagine they show up on someone else's team.
We all grow up listening
We're gonna
to
beat their
stories
ass if
about
they
the
do.
heroes of the past and dream of becoming warriors with the strength to defend our nation. Not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to a greater cause.
I would crush them,
don't
yes.
worry about it for now. Once you witness the spectacle for yourself, maybe it'll all start to make more sense.
Well, I'll
It'll
witness
also
it
be a great
firsthand because the
opportunity
Archon
to
will totally
experience
allow
our
me to
culture and
compete.
history. Alright, time to leave our settlement. Let's head that way. Our last stop, the Statue of the Seven, is also in that direction.
Great, so I
Let's
can get the
go.
power of Pyro. Finally. He will gain yet another element. The second to last element. Cryo will be the only element we don't control yet. Can I catch you? Sad. Still can't believe that we're in the second to last nation. I like this area. The game might be approaching its end soon-ish.
The statue is so pretty. Is that what the Pyro Archon is like?
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident, and absolutely awesome.
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go get your shiny new elemental powers, Traveler.
That's true.
Huh? You can get elemental power from the Statue of the Seven?
Yes, I can.
Oh, just you watch, Kachina.
Unless the Pyro Archon doesn't want me to or something, I don't know. But normally I can quite easily. Also, let me just yoink. Well, not the kind of weather that's currently going on, but sure, I'll take it. Opens itself for those with noble hearts. And there we go. Alright, so when the nation expands, I wonder what will happen. Will the nation keep expanding outwards? Will it start filling in the gaps over here, maybe? Or will the gap filling happen later, like how over here this entire massive area was only filled later on? There was initially just this, and then this was filled later. I feel like that might be another thing that happens here. Like, the nation will expand over on this side, and then eventually they'll be like, okay, let's fill this gap, and fill this gap. After, like, we're done with the story here. Left or up, yeah. That makes sense. I agree. I feel like this gap up here and this gap down here seem like the type of gaps that would maybe be filled later when they want to, when they're basically done with the nation. Similar to how they did it here. But that's just a guess, obviously.
Huh? That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something?
Are we not getting pyro powers? I don't sense anything.
Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now?
Huh, nothing happens. I don't sense any elemental energy either. No! Starting to play 7 years after the main story. Well, but the main story might approach its end. I don't know. To be fair, though, let's face it. After we go to Snezhnaya, the final nation, there's still a chance that we're then gonna have to deal with a certain ancient civilization and the, you know, the heavenly principles and all that. Just because we've done everything, like, in Tevat itself, doesn't mean we might not have to face certain other problems after we've gone everywhere. I feel like that's something I might have forgotten. That could still happen. Anyway, I don't sense any elemental abilities, huh?
Must be something unique to Natlan.
Archon and the Abyss story.
Sorry, Kachina.
Yeah, and so far we're only following the Abyss story, mainly in, like, the intermission
it's
chapters.
If anything, I'm even more
I feel like after we're
now.
done with the Archon story,
Really able to gain elemental
then they
powers
can
just by
focus on the
touching
Abyss
Statue
story
of the
as,
Seven?
like, proper chapters, not just intermissions.
That's something only vision bearers can use.
It's always been that way. Still not clear on the how or why, though.
Could you show me? Only if you want to, I mean. No pressure.
Sure.
Take it away, Traveler.
Oh, we're going Electro first. Okay, I see. And then Hydro? Nice. Just those two? Why Electro and Hydro specific? Oh, there we go. There's Animo. Leaving out Dendro and
heard of
Geo
something
for
like
reasons
that.
unknown. Windblade!
Let me give it a try. Nope. Still just Geo. Anyway, I was right. You really are something special.
Sure am.
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures.
We done all the shit.
Ooh, what's that?
Pointing. Dragon. This definitely feels very prehistoric, huh? I like it.
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're always full of energy.
Reminds me of our time in Mondstadt.
Right? It's been ages since that day we first saw Dvalin.
Suddenly
We've come
Monster
so
Hunter.
far.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty long trek ahead of us, so here, take this. They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't be fooled, though. It's actually candy. My mom made them. I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for a while. A little boost of sugar can really come in handy in a pinch.
True enough, true enough.
Ooh, Paimon loves candy. Thanks.
That's very generous of you.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Candy,
I've got
candy,
all sorts of bits
candy.
and bobs on me. I'm sure they'll come in handy at some point.
Alright. I am kind of curious, by the way. Isn't there like a few events going on? Alright. Right, I can get a 5-star. Recommended quests? Okay, so I have to, they recommend me to do Act 2 before that. I assume this event is voice acted, I assume. I assume this one is probably voice acted. Oh boy. Gotta hurry it up a bit for that. Have about 2 weeks.
Whoa!
Already got the character. Test run is the usual. Archon story, of course. That's a character story, I think. Just the new area, okay. Wait. This one's also not voice acted? Both events aren't voice acted? Wow.
Whoa!
So there's nothing limited time voice acted right now. No limited time voice acting, okay. Also, let's invite a character. It has to be D-Luke. I mean, look. Constellation level 2, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 2, level 1. Don't have D-Luke. I feel like my choice here should be pretty obvious. Imagine, though, if I didn't. Just to keep the joke running. What if I deliberately don't grab D-Luke just so I can keep the joke running about how I don't get D-Luke from the gacha? Do it? Can we make a quick poll? I can choose this later, right? Can one of you mods please set up a poll if I should keep the joke running or not? If one of you sets up the poll, then yes. We'll do it that way.
Final day. Don't rush.
Staples you never use. I mean, true, I do never use them, but still. Very fancy. both with like 2 chatters. It is kind of sad. Now, you know what? I could just blame the fact that, oh, nobody cares to watch Genshin or anything. But I am at fault here. Because I don't stream Genshin on a regular schedule, so that makes it harder for people to show up. And I only announced today's stream yesterday. So I am 100% at fault for the lack of people watching during Genshin streams, specifically this one as well. No denying that, I guess. But oh well. Guess it is what it is. I'm just quickly gonna walk under you. Oh. Thank you.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable for it.
Alright, we got a teleport point up ahead again. And we're definitely walking directly in the direction of the next statue, which is appreciated. Yeah, okay. It's been decided. I am not getting D-Luke, ever. Oh, night time, yeah.
We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
I don't need a break, I need to keep going.
All this sightseeing is making Paimon hungry.
You say that as if you use your stomach to see.
Oh, are you all out of candy? I've got some more if you want. I've also got bread, drinks, fried rice, roasted apples.
Where do you carry all that?
A walking cafeteria.
I just like
Had to
bringing
choose
a lot of
because
stuff with me.
I
As
see.
My mom always says it pays to be prepared. They only come in handy every so often. But hey, better late than never, right? Huh?
It's 50-50 on
Is
Emily.
everything okay, Traveler?
I'm pretty sure I got my first Tainari on the first time Nahida had her banner. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try pulling for Nahida. And I lost the 50-50 to another Dendro character. Who ironically just recently got added to the standard banner at that moment. Wasn't Nahida's banner like 2 or 3 banners after Tainari's banner? I don't remember. Anyway, I remember he wasn't on the standard banner for a long time at that point. He just got added and he was the first 5-star I got after he was added to the standard banner. I immediately got him after he was added to it. How fascinating that is, isn't it? And it was of course when I was pulling for a different Dendro character. Funny how that works for you too, since you pulled for Emily. Sometimes they give you the Dendro. They give you the Dendro because you want the Dendro. Just thinking about what happened with the Statue of the Seven.
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to mean something, don't you think?
Maybe the Pyro Archon is specifically
Actually,
making sure I can't do that.
It could be because our Archon is different from the rest.
How different?
Different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time. And
I pulled on the Tainari banner.
extremely
Probably
powerful
stupid.
beings known as gods.
And
Same probably
that's
for
not
Dia,
the
right?
case
Didn't
in
Dia get a
Natlan?
special banner as well
Not at
before
all.
getting added to standard
Every Pyro
banner?
Archon in
Why would
Natlan
you
was an
why would you
ordinary
pull
person
if you know
before
they're going to be on
taking the
standard
role.
banner later?
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible?
Human ascending the divine throne. It's kind of like what Farina did, but
You find it hard to believe
Pitching
too,
also did.
huh?
Well, there you go.
So that's not normal then? I guess I've just gotten used to how things are here in Natlan.
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a human to become an Archon, right?
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can answer that.
Well, let's talk to the Archon.
I do know this, though. Even after becoming the Pyro Archon, the person in the
Funny,
position
but I've
still
got-
grows old and requires rest.
Neil, I'm sorry to
The
say I
statue
played
of the
Danganronpa
Seven may look a lot
before
like our current
I really got
Archon,
into
but
streaming.
That has to be a coincidence. Countless people have held that title.
The
over
only
the years.
Danganronpa VODs I have,
Oh,
I should
mention,
clarify.
the
I do have
pilgrimage is
some
actually how we
Danganronpa
select the
VODs.
Pyro
I have the
Archon. Anyone
Danganronpa
can claim the
presentation,
title, you just have to prove your strength.
and I have Ultimate Summer Camp. So I do have Ultimate Summer Camp, which has characters from 1, 2, UDG, and V3. All four canon games are represented in it. And my god, there were so many voices. I literally had no clue how I was gonna voice that many characters when playing Summer Camp. Okay, now that is perfect material. Oh boy, is it now? But yeah, those VODs should exist in a nice little playlist.
So the contest is all about how strong you are.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an
yes,
overwhelming victory.
but again,
The
as you
result
said,
was
no
obvious
powers
from
on
the
Farina.
beginning.
She didn't even
Don't
have a
just take
vision
my word
back
for it,
then.
though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before.
Interesting.
But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthroughs. Our future Archons will go from strength to strength.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if she's really that strong, do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for us?
Depends entirely on how
If we
she's
think back to what
and
happened
what
in
she's like.
Inazuma.
I mean, hey, there's no telling if she's gonna attack or not. Still more of an Archon, yeah. I'd say it depends on how she feels about us.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
Nice, we're not gonna die.
It's not like we're planning on causing trouble either.
Not yet, at least. But we're gonna cause trouble in some way.
You'll meet her soon enough.
We're gonna cause some trouble, again. We're always criminals, every time. Every single nation we've been to, we've been a criminal.
Good things happen if you infuse it with phlogiston.
Let me give it a try.
Sorry to disappoint, but only people from Natlan can use that
No,
power.
I already got a tutorial about it. I know I can do it. I had a tutorial about this. I know I can do it. Don't worry about a thing. Oh, there were platforms down there. You know what's interesting? I'm not used to seeing those platforms in red. Pretty sure those see-through platforms have mostly shown up in Fontaine. I'm so used to them being blue. I saw your message about the Archon thing. So I'm so used to seeing these platforms in blue that it just looks so weird now. Infuse.
Wait! You can use it too?
I can do everything. You see, I am the main character. Just came naturally.
That was amazing! I don't even know what to say!
Sometimes need to be voice persona by Royale. Oh, that's gonna be something, huh? So what did that do? Other than attract some attention.
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us? Should we get ready to fight?
Yeah, let's fight.
We're fine. This here is Toto. Hiya, Toto. It's me, Kachina.
Great. So it has a name. Can it come all the way down or are you just up there?
Today. Did the chisel floor you over here? Warm, isn't it?
Oh, so it was just a friendly Saurian.
That's right.
All right.
There's quite a few of them around here, and Toto's the friendliest and gentlest of the bunch.
Wouldn't use that word, but
He's
sure,
always
whatever
hanging
you
around
say.
these parts. I swear he does it just to show off to any Outlanders that might come this way. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's just a big softie.
You gotta love the big softies. I do the same in Danganronpa. I love the big softies. And it never works out.
What does the crouching mean?
That's an invitation. He's offering us a ride.
Don't mind if we do.
Paimon's not so sure about this. It's kind of scary, don't you think? He's huge.
What are you scared of? You can fly.
Oh, good point. You guys have fun with that then. Paimon will just float alongside.
Great. Oh, on the head, okay.
Wow. The sightseeing is even better from up here.
You know, you could have just flown up higher the whole time, right?
Are you and Toto close, Katrina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a bunch of different fruits, but the cart we were using to transport them flipped over on our way back. Toto wasn't even half his current size back then, but I still burst into tears when I saw him approach. I was afraid he was going to eat all the berries and sunsettias and leave none left for me.
That is indeed
end,
what
though,
you need
he
to be
didn't eat a
afraid of.
single one, and even
Lack of
chased off a
food.
few other saurians looking to snatch a few for themselves. After that, he used his big head to help get our cart right side up again. I've been bringing him fruit ever since. Oh, and I was the one that named him Toto, actually. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like a weed. Before I knew it, he was already this big.
Will he get any bigger? Or is this like full adult size? I assume it is, because the other ones looked about as big.
Look over there! That's our destination! The Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks for the lift.
Alright. Let's go to the stadium.
It's an easy walk from here,
Combat.
so I say we head the rest of the way on foot. It'd be quite the trek for Toto otherwise.
Also, I assume
That's
you
true,
dropped us
especially
off near a
considering his
statue, right?
size.
Because we were going towards one earlier. I assume we're probably there now. Or just about there. Yup. About what I expected. Alright, so apparently this nation's Archon is gonna make us work for their powers. We're not just gonna unlock the abilities right away here.
Plenty off, he still can't get any powers from the statue of the seven. He's just what is with the statue?
Perhaps Natlan's just special?
Now you mention it, it does sound like Natlan's constantly been affected by... Paimon hasn't got a clue.
I was still on autoplay, right. Anyway, no use worrying about this. There must be some way we... I mean, we will get the pyro powers eventually. Just gonna be a matter of time. Maybe a matter of time and effort. Definitely a matter of time. There's another teleport point. Always grab those along the way. It's just a small detour, not even really a detour. I'm just not going in a straight line, but I'm still approaching the correct location. Oh. One moment. No. 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 I'm just here for the teleport point. I am just here for the teleport. I shouldn't have gone here. Excuse me, you two are travelers from beyond these lands, yes? Huh, sorry, there's this little Templosaurus, your companion. I'll express flashbacks, he's too strong. Got a lovely scarf tied to his tail, I see. Sure is a little bundle of energy. The crow, he's a crow.
Yep, this is Bite. We met as soon as we arrived in Natlan, and he's been traveling with us since.
Rar indeed. Traveling together, are you? Well then, forgive me for being presumptuous, but that kind of behavior is dangerous indeed. Traveling together with a saurian, you mean?
Humans and saurians living together is pretty normal here, isn't it?
Rob, there was not a thunder spell. But hi, you missed a poll. But don't worry, the poll's results were probably exactly what you would have wanted the results to be.
Do you mean that traveling is dangerous and so Bite shouldn't wander off too far?
Eh? Not exactly. Travel's good for saurians and humans alike, but if you'll forgive my bluntness, bite here is quite different. Sorry, all this talking, I haven't even introduced myself. Monk is the name, and I'm a researcher for the Saurian Relics Association. I'm responsible for scholarly inquiries into certain tribal customs. Simply put, I study past tribal customs. And of course, I heard a little Templasaur's name. Have yours too?
Paimon, this is Code.
Big. How big, though? So far, the biggest nation we've seen is Sumeru. Yeah, are we thinking it's gonna be as big as Sumeru? Or are we gonna have another slightly downscaled one? As big as the lore. As big as the lore requires it to be. Right. Such energy. Looks like Code and Paimon have been taking good care of you.
Chris, we have. We feasted a ton on our time together, haven't we, Bite?
And off you go. Ah, that is in fact very big, Spinner.
Hey, Bite, don't go wandering off.
Shame. He's such a vigorous little one, too. So what's the danger exactly? My apologies. Eloquence is not my strong suit, but I really do think it is a shame. Alright, I'll be forthright. You must have seen many little Templasaurs before, yes, but it's different from them. Yeah, he has a beautiful ribbon on his tail. That was your doing, no? That's not what I speak about. Rather, I speak of the mark on his horn. It's not a mark that an ordinary saurian would bear. In truth, records indicate this to be the Flame Lord's blessing. As I have a special little friend. How to put it simply, saurians with this mark often possess incredible power, such as greater strength than other saurians, swifter swimming speed, or being able to leap to greater heights. That sounds like a perk to me. But as I said before, this is a blessing from the Flame Lord and not their own power. This is the power that far more ancient dragons and Natlan saurians can no longer withstand today. The Way Up and the Night Kingdom only reject this power, and as such refuse to accept such saurians. And in the process of growing, they will sometimes be killed by this power or driven mad by it, both dangerous possibilities. Perhaps, I believe, you should deliver him to the Children of Echoes. They will deal with the matter appropriately. That phrasing is ice cold. Again, my apologies for my clumsy words, but I believe it best to leave this to us locals. Thanks for letting me know. I don't care, though. But you do not intend to give up on him, I presume. I do not abandon my companions. Alright, very well, Outlander. Yourself is evident. I do not know if I should reveal this to you, but it's a secret that only we locals know. But if you wish to save Bite, you must take him on a pilgrimage to the volcano. Toss him in the volcano. Make a sacrifice. Legend has it that our tribal warriors would carry a token that was split in two. And in the great volcano they would wash the name of their companion as remembered by the fallen dragon. Then they would gain their Saurian, the Night Kingdom's acceptance once more. Why are you telling me this? Because the people of the 6 great tribes no longer attempt this, nor have they the time to spare for such an attempt. But if you are an outlander, a traveler from afar, unbound by the old-fashioned ideas the tribes hold, and if you succeed, you will prove beyond doubt that the inscriptions on some ancient relics and crumbling scrolls remain true to this day. This is of utmost importance to me, so if you would like to try, I will help you find that token. As for you, you will be able to save your companion. Sounds like a win-win. In that case, I shall let you know if I find the place. Alternatively, you could come find me. My research will take me near the Children of Echoes for the time being. Until we meet again then, friend. I fall into the underground, sealed of a magic spell. Saurian Relics Association member Manku turns into parts.
Hey, Vi, quit running around already. And by the way, Code, is that guy gone? He didn't say anything weird, did he?
Long story short, all that. Can I progress now? I didn't want to get involved in the side story.
In other words, Bite is sick and we need to grab some stuff to take him up to the volcano to get that illness cured. Now he seems to understand anything that's going on, of course. Not that it matters. Maybe we'll solve all the problems before he gets big. That way there'll be nothing standing between him and growing up healthy. Now we can't be sure if we can rely on that guy, but if it's a token we need, we can look around too, can't we? Who knows, we might even find it faster.
Bite? You come along too. Keep on roaring. I just wanted to get to the teleport point.
Keep rolling it. Look for the token while we're at it.
Don't care. I just wanted to get over here. Sadly not as big as Spinners, but something. I'm sure that streak will grow sufficiently eventually. Give it time. Viewpoint. Can I catch you? Damn it, of course not. I hate you now. Die. Any animal that doesn't want to accompany me must perish. Alright, let's go to the arena. ET's gonna be fun. Oh, here we are. I don't think I've caught one of... Oh, are you the same one again? Of course you are. Well, we're here. Very chill music considering we're in front of an arena.
We made it. I'm supposed to meet some friends here, but I don't see them anywhere. Maybe
You know, Spinner said BRB. You know what the meaning of BRB is, don't you, Rob? Please.
Open your eyes, slowpoke.
Excuse me?
Entire time. I've already lost track of how long you've kept us waiting.
We're suddenly getting pixel art. I like it.
It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine too. Mine.
How
What the
fun.
heck? That's a strange-looking Saurian. Or wait, is it even a Saurian?
Oh god, this messes with my sense of
Take
perspective.
it down a notch, alright? You don't even know some of these people.
In a 3D world? Hey, oh indeed.
Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
Hi there.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Welcome back.
You think you're the boss of... Hey! Oh, what do you think you're doing?
Does have pretty fancy eyes.
Alright, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a filter, that's all. I don't mind.
Imagine not having a filter.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Team Rocket blasting off again. And there's the other new character.
Looks like you made some new
The
friends.
one who's constantly
And
getting
here I was
teased.
worried
Even
you
I
ran
couldn't
into
escape
trouble on your
seeing
way
a
here.
little bit of this character. For example, in the web event.
Paimon's Paimon.
The web event was basically entirely about this character. This is Paimon. Nice to meet you all.
Oh, and this is the Traveler. Honestly, you could at least introduce yourself a little, you know.
No, I
I
refuse.
don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
I hope my reputation
they?
precedes me.
Oh, they went to join teams with a better chance
I already
at
took a look.
winning.
There was a nice little close-up
So you're
panning
saying
up
you've been
early on.
ditched.
I already said the
I get
eyes
it.
are fancy indeed.
That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Besides,
Let me
you're
compete
not lacking
already.
in
I know I
strength at all.
can't, but I
You
want
just
to.
need a bit more confidence.
Because I would
You
win.
were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then what are the Night Warden Wars?
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
Oh boy! It seems we have a common enemy. All the more reason for me to compete. Let me compete. I hate the Abyss as much as the next guy. I know I'm not someone who was born and raised in Natlan, but oh my god, you have to let me join. I need to take them down. But I knew. The Abyss.
Oh, they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the chance to go to war?
I want to go to war.
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the Night Warden Wars. The pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes.
I see.
And those warriors fight to repel the Abyss in defense of our homeland. Their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed
Join me,
down
give
over
the
time.
Abyss an ass
That
whooping.
is the highest honor you can achieve in Natlan.
Yes. Fight to fight more. Yes. Win in a tournament? Go to war. Isn't it dangerous though?
Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our Archon, which allows for our safe return.
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does exactly what it sounds like, basically.
Resurrect people, you mean?
Well, that's fun.
Yep.
That you can do
Fun,
that
not
at the
so
Statue of the
scary,
Seven.
really.
You can even do that
Our
with food.
Archon's blessing gives us the courage to keep moving forward.
Resurrect people.
Let's
I
go
can
let this
easily
in.
do that with an
Don't have much
omelet.
time.
It's not that hard.
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really planning on competing solo, are you?
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
Fuck. Of course
There's no
you
threshold
would.
to the number of participants.
Again, I'm looking
With
forward
the
to
sheer
meeting
number of
Morgana
teams,
myself.
it's practically guaranteed chaos. No matter how strong or experienced the warrior, victory is never assured. In a situation like that, it's always better to have someone to watch your back.
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well...
But you can ask,
I
yes.
only have a few teammates this time. If someone else could take them, then...
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader. So, what do you say? With how strong you are, it would practically be an upgrade for my teammates.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of two?
So?
There's a world of difference between that and flying solo. Besides, we're a formidable duo.
But maybe I can
I bet our
participate.
new
I really
friends
would
here will
like
agree
to.
that two's always better than one, right?
Oh, you mean us?
Things are definitely less lonely with Paimon around.
You're right. Two is definitely better than one.
It's just like the
I
old
mean,
saying we have here
again,
in
that's why
Natlan.
you're my familiar.
No one fights alone.
But what if I drag you down?
So
Listen
what?
to yourself. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone in Natlan who can beat us when we're together.
I mean, you are
Yeah,
two
see,
vision
that
bearers.
does make me feel a little more confident.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Still, teams rarely contain more than one ancient name bearer. People are definitely gonna think of us as cowards.
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think?
Damn, okay.
It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates. I'm not good at stuff like that.
Oh, I know. They deserve to hear it from me anyway. Just
Very
give me a
interesting
second, you
eyes
guys.
again.
We can go sign up together once I'm done.
Gotta love how many unique eyes there are in this game. Yoink that teleporter. Hi there, hello. You look fancy.
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when we entered?
Oh,
DLC,
yeah.
yes, and
There
keep
were
spreading
flags,
it.
weren't there?
I'm gonna keep spreading word about Tribe 9. Which, by the way, wishlist Tribe 9 on Steam now. Do it. Do it. There were all sorts of symbols on them.
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natlan, including the children
Yeah,
of
look,
Echoes.
they only have 6 tribes,
Never
but
said I
Tribe
was working
9
with
is different. They have more.
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got nothing better to do, so I might as well deliver on the promise.
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy. We live high in the mountains and have the closest ties to the Yumkasaurs.
My friend Moalani belongs to the people of the Springs,
Alright.
a seaside tribe. The scenery over there is beautiful, and you can find some really tasty fish. That just leaves the Flower Feather Clan, the Masters of the Nightwind, and the Collective of Plenty.
Collective of Plenty sounds like an interesting bunch.
I'll be sure to show you around.
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome you on behalf of the people of the Springs.
Moalani, you're back! We were just talking about you.
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well, actually. Your reputation is really something else, Kanich.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend, are a formidable competitor.
But if I am allowed to compete, everyone else is
Anyway,
absolutely
thanks for
going
waiting,
down.
you
I'm
guys.
sorry.
Let's go register.
There is no way I'm losing. I am the main
Here to
character.
register for the pilgrimage?
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the competition. Any chance they could take part?
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are eligible to participate.
Can we talk to the
You
Archon?
couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned adventurer. He's more than skilled enough to participate, and I'm sure the audience would be interested in seeing what he can do.
It's not
Please?
that simple, Miss Moalani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties in the future. The purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battles. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Question. Does this have something to do with the energy we're collecting that only native Natlan people can utilize? Because if so, we can utilize it too, as if we were a native person from Natlan. In which case, I don't see the problem with us competing. If it is connected to that. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, so there's another purpose for the tournament.
But just saying, I might be able to compete anyway in that
initial
case.
purpose, actually.
Guys,
Every
I
participant,
can
whether
do
they
this.
win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation. That's what makes it such an honor to take part.
Exactly
And has
right,
millions of
Mr.
more,
Kanich.
yes.
Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan.
I'm sure I can produce
Outlander
it too.
participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred
No,
flame.
let me try it. Let me try it. I'm sure I can produce
So
it.
it all comes down to the contending fire.
I mean, seriously, can I not? Can I not? If that's connected to the energy we were collecting and using, that normally people from outside of Natlan wouldn't be able to collect and use. If it's similar to that, I might be able to do this. Just let me try. I understand the importance of this event.
Well, you can still
Long
enjoy
before
the event
time
from
had a
the
name,
stands.
the first
I'll try to get you
Spinjitzu
some good
master
seats.
created Ninjago using 4 elemental weapons. But when he passed, a dark presence sought out to collect them all, Lord Garmadon. So I, Sensei Wu, his brother,
yes.
sought out to find 4 ninja to collect them first.
Yes, the story of Ninjago. Oh my god, I just realized something I could do. If we are bringing back the movie nights... If we are bringing back the movie nights, imagine we just watch the entirety of Ninjago at one point. Who, like a Ninjago full? I mean, who'd be there for it? Yes! We totally could though, right? But in German, imagine though. But in that case, half of the people wouldn't understand anything. I already did that once. You know, part of me was also thinking, you know what else would be fun to watch? Stuff that really hits me in the nostalgia, like Tube Clash. And then I realized, hang on. That's German only, and there's not even English subtitles for it. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it if there's not even English subtitles. I would otherwise, definitely. who will understand the vibes. I guess vibes are another thing. Oh well.
That would be great! Tourists like us are better suited to being
We have other
spectators
priorities
anyway.
first, like Tribe 9 for
Well,
example,
there's
if
something
we bring
Paimon
them
was
back, which
wondering,
we
actually.
probably will by the looks of it. So far it looks like there is generally quite a bit of interest for bringing back the movie nights. 50% of the votes are saying they will be there every time as long as they can be. If half of the people who voted are saying that, then that's definitely setting a precedent. And nobody is saying they're not interested at all, unless they're not even interested enough to check the vote, but, you know. Watching Lego Ninjago when? Imagine. No interest in rewatch. Well, in that case, it's fine. I just felt like maybe for the nostalgia factor, but again, I am one of the few people who would be affected by that. If the Road of Resurrection exists, why do you have to go through the process of selecting warriors?
You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
I can bring people back to life with an omelet.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works on those who bear an ancient name.
My omelet
That's
can bring
also
back
why
anyone.
Ordinary people who emerge victorious
Anyone who's on
in the
my team.
pilgrimage aren't sent to fight the abyss. It's for their own protection. Although they're still afforded the same honor as those who triumph over the abyss in battle.
That brings us to the other condition for resurrection. Not much to this one, actually. Just one word. Victory.
Victory?
Oh.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash.
So if you win
Only
but
those
die
who
in the
triumph
process, you can
over
get
the abyss
revived.
earn the right to be revived.
Ah.
Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are lost to time.
But why would the victors need to be revived? Grave injuries from battle?
Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
Well, they might be very injured from battle. And bleed out or something.
At the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the abyss this time. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
Because every victory is a building block of our legacy.
Of course, the team needs to be strong enough for that to be the case. Otherwise, the price of failure is still very high. That's
Fair
why
enough.
the first stage of the pilgrimage is divided into teams, to instill in us the importance of working together. No one fights alone. That is what we believe. A lone warrior is one whose defeat is final.
This all sounds pretty dangerous.
All the more reason for us to join.
Well, that axiom is meant to be a warning as much as a source of inspiration. Danger is always present, but together
Every first
we
fight
can
keeps
move
getting
forward,
revived, imagine.
united in the knowledge that behind every hero charging
Yes,
into
they
battle
can.
lies the
They can
support
kill
of all
characters
of
off and bring
Natlan,
them back.
as well as our Archon. Not to mention, the Abyss isn't an enemy with a concrete form. We're often just dealing with the fallout of its scheming.
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wyab. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before.
Intriguing.
The realm of
Someone
the Wyab?
experienced death over
Does that
here.
mean the Wyab exists somewhere in Natlan?
Imagine you die.
Hard to say. The realm's not
Wouldn't that be
somewhere you can
interesting?
access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable of establishing a mental connection with the Wyab.
Oh, I
We
can
call
totally
this
do
realm
that.
The Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the body and mind, life and death.
Well, now that they're talking about this, I'm definitely
You were
going there.
resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula-How! Lest you live to regret it.
Time out
You're
again?
done arguing. Your registration is now complete.
But I want to
It all went fairly
compete
quickly,
still.
Considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to register your team members according to their name cards, and you'll be all set. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel. As usual, dinner and lodging for tonight are free.
Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, All food and entertainment before tomorrow's matches are on the house, courtesy of our Archon.
Well, that's very
Family and
generous.
friends included, which means you both get in on it. Come on, let's go have some fun.
That is almost too generous. Well then, let's go. Can I sit on the throne? Can I? I hope this doesn't cause any offense. I can't sit here. I got mail. The Archon is mad at you. You desecrated the Archon's throne. But I can't sit. No, I don't. I don't have Wanderer. The second I stood on it, the timing. Nope, don't have Kazuha either. Farina does have a sitting idol, doesn't she? Yeah. That could work. That could work, actually. Just need to step up. Stepped up. Nope. Make sure I'm close. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Come on, sit down, Farina. I know you have a sitting idol. I'm wasting time here. I really just want to progress with the story, but we've decided we want to see this now.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Sit
if you'd like
down.
to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Sit down. Please, Farina. What anime characters do I? Not a lot. Yes! Perfect! Perfect! We're the Archon now, bitch! Alright, we've seen it. Fancy area. Alright, you want to see my animo characters real quick. Let's go through. I have Venti, I have Jean. Traveler. Farzan. Sucrose. What element are you? You're also animal, right? Yeah. So Lynette. Sayu. And I guess that's it. Wait, no, Hazo. Hazo as well. Right. Almost skipped over Hazo. Works for what? Alright, we're going this way. There we go. Able to swirl hydro. Ah, right. Yeah, no. I read it after you said it. I went back.
Dig in, you guys.
I don't need to
Eat as much
swirl
as you
hydro,
want.
though.
These dishes are all local
I just needed to
specialties.
sit.
There's more where this came from, too, so don't be shy. Let's feast until the bill gives the Archon a heart attack.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the hotel workers and volunteers. Speaking of trouble, I've locked a How away for now, so you don't have to worry about him being a nuisance.
I don't, huh?
Wait, isn't that a little harsh?
Nah, Kenichi and
Because
Hao are
funny.
always like that.
It has a layer of water because
Everyone
funny.
has their own unique way
Maybe,
of
actually,
getting
maybe
along
there's
with
gonna
their
be a plot
sorority
reason for it
companion.
later. Maybe there's gonna be some kind of plot
Got you all
reason.
down in the dumps, Kachina. You don't have to worry about tomorrow.
Like
I'll
maybe
be with you
maybe the
every
floor
step
of the
the way.
arena can get switched out. Like maybe the floor can open up and then all of a sudden you're fighting in like a little bit of water the entire time.
Nervous.
To just like change up the way the fight
Age as an
goes.
excuse. I have to get stronger. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to avoid the Night Warden Wars.
You don't have to prove
Yes, I did
anything to
notice the
anyone.
timeout. Very
You
funny,
know your own
Spinne.
heart. So stop beating yourself up over other people's opinions. If they don't think you deserve
Also, I'm
to
sure
bear
you're
your
just...
ancient name,
I'm
then
sure I'm
take it
taking a
up the
longer
wire.
time because I assume
Trust
you
me,
skipped
Katina.
through the story a little
The
bit more.
YMC something special in you.
I just hope it's not
While
the
I'm
fact that
actually
I
letting
can
it
take
play
a few
out.
punches.
I'm guessing the pilgrimage hasn't gone too well in the past. We've heard as much.
Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking has been improving little
Interesting.
by little, but
That you didn't
still
skip,
no
but
wins.
still, we're faster.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement, but your performance still isn't something to scoff at.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just... What if I don't even make it through the team stage this time?
Hey, have a little faith, will you? You've got me on your team.
And maybe the Archon will still allow me to
I'll be there to
compete.
get you back on your feet.
I'm hoping.
Run into someone you can't beat, and we'll face them together. I know you've never tasted victory, but you trust me, don't you?
Well, Alani, you're the best.
Great, then don't cry.
trust
Let us
you.
move on.
I definitely do. And you're right. I've got to pull myself
And
together.
I want to compete, damn
I
it.
don't know why the YF chose me to inherit an ancient name. But I can't be the only bear who's ever felt this way. If they can keep at it, so can I.
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your forebears managed to honor its meaning. Otherwise, it would be lost to us by now, shattered by defeat in battle.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you too!
It is. What the fuck is chaotic lawful? That is so weird. That is such a weird combo. That isn't normally on the chart, pal. That is normally not even on that chart. Just call us cheerleaders 1 and 2.
No. It should be the other way around. I was clearly the one who asked to learn from you. But still. Thanks, you guys. Jeez, now I'm crying again. Everyone has been so nice to me today. I'll win this time for sure. I won't let your support go to waste. Oh, right. I should eat something. My mom said I need to keep up my
Hence the
strength for
chaotic.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Nice to see your game face back, Katina.
It's still confusing.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two. It's easy for people to only see how she has a lot to learn, so it isn't often that she meets people willing to treat her with patience.
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and hardworking she is.
Yes.
We can already tell she's
Also,
a
she joined my
wonderful
team for
person.
free, which is nice. I appreciate when people join me for free.
Take it easy. You're getting tears in your food.
I'll pour you all some drinks. I brought some homemade fruit juice. Let me just go grab some cups.
God, the giant emote, really?
She even travels with homemade juice?
First with the effects, now
Katina's
giant,
backpack
but
is practically
why?
a bottomless pit. It's got everything.
Was it worth the bits?
That's true, but
And
she
it doesn't even
definitely
show
only
up
offered us
here,
some
which
so
is
she could go
sad.
find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already so talented. She just needs that one decisive win to convince her of it. And I have a feeling this is the one. This could be the win that finally gives her that confidence.
No confidence.
Why are you so sure? Is that what happened to you?
Oh, no. I was just born confident.
Mulani's
Lucky.
being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Oh.
That's amazing!
Well, there's a first for everything, you know?
It's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's all. Ooh, no wait, that makes it sound too unimpressive. Either way, the challenges haven't been that
Katina
difficult
the
so
Pyro
far.
Archon.
But I'd love to fight alongside Katina and experience the glory of victory
But wrong
together.
element, though.
The
But
flowers,
Geo.
the applause.
Paimon Paimon gets it. That's how Paimon and the Traveler are too.
Casual day. How would you know how much I drive on a casual day? In fact, on a casual day, I might not even... On a truly, truly casual day, where I don't have to go to work, I don't even leave the house. Or not how fast, I should say. And also, I don't drive 200 on a casual. Because again, I don't even leave the house on a casual day, oftentimes. And I'm not sure if I ever really go up to 200. I mean, I could. You don't know anything about me, Spinner. Neither does Rob. Casual, I drive 3,000. Yes, totally. Imagine. Not me. I can't imagine. Fighting side by side? Yeah, I guess.
Hey, a little more confidence.
I know where a car lives. No!
You on.
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still fresh.
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Bro can't imagine. He must experience.
I'm totally fine.
The thing
Really,
is,
I promise.
I don't really like driving more than necessary. I prefer to just turn off my brain, which is why I either walk or use public transportation most of the time. But currently I can't really get around driving, which is sad.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need is for someone to oversleep. We've got an early day tomorrow.
If only we had a friend who never oversleeps.
Alright, fine. I'll make sure you guys are up on time.
How generous. Now imagine if he oversleeps for the first time in ever.
So full. I'm so sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow. I'm still a little worried about Kachina, though.
Somehow
Maybe we can
right,
help
I'm
her
scared
out with
of
her
it.
training.
To be fair though, nobody's a good driver right away.
Not that Paimon's gonna be doing much of the teaching.
Again, it is totally fair. I wasn't confident in my driving initially either, obviously. It takes a little bit of practice. And yes, the first few lessons are scary, I agree. Because you're like, they just sit you down in the car and it's like, great, you're steering, have fun. I'm just like, I what? Like right now? Terrifying stuff. I'm glad you're still alive. Reached the point where you stopped. Great, I reached the point where you stopped. I'm gonna do the optional thing. That's, by the way, is that a first? Like the optional quest? I don't remember that being a thing that happened so far. A quest that has an optional sub-quest attached to it like that. Optional is a thing. I don't remember that being a thing before now. Hi there, I found you. Also, hi Neff, thanks for the hydrate. How are you? And thanks for the pats as well.
Oh, it's you two. I just finished training with Mualani.
There we go.
Well, you worked so hard
How
to
everything
introduce
is
us
well.
to Natlan, we wanted to return the favor.
Ooh. Nice emo, by the way. Alright. Thought I could share some experience with you.
Wow, you guys are exactly like Kachina described. No wonder she's already your biggest fan. Guess I should make myself scarce, though. Kachina was the one who helped you out all day, so
Thanks, Spinner.
I don't want to intrude on your secret teachings.
It's actually a simple piece of advice.
Huh? What do you mean?
Observation is also key.
Observation?
Trying to relax. Hey, appreciate you watching and hope you can relax. I'm not sure how relaxed I am, but I think I'm decently relaxed, I hope. But yeah, study your opponent, master their habits.
Yeah, the person who hits the hardest isn't always the one who wins.
Oh, I think I get it.
Analyze their movement patterns. Perfect your dodges. Chip away at the
Having
enemy.
the strength to win is just as important as knowing the right strategy.
Atta girl, Kachina. Exploit your opponent's weaknesses while maximizing your own strengths, and you're sure to find opportunities to turn the tides in your favor.
You see, do the thing I haven't done in a long time. Dodge attacks.
When I get
I'm
nervous,
just sitting there with my massive shield.
And end up rushing in without a plan. Mind sticking around a little longer, Mualani? I want to try out some new moves.
Wait, hold on, Kachina. Yeah, sure.
Thanks for taking the time to teach me, you two. I won't let you down.
And if you do, we're no longer friends.
Just give it your best shot.
Okay, now I have to wait. Great, I love waiting quests. They're always so fun. Ah, so that's what the investigatable things look like here. Alright. Good to know. Well then, time to time skip. Handle a pebble thrown at his shield. That's what you think. My Zhongli handles that stuff fine, because I can get the shield up pretty quickly. Plus, his health has already gotten a bit better. Oh well, I probably should equip that, my stuff and things, but I do have some better equipment already, okay? In fact, you know what? Let's see what I have for him now. Let's do the equipment shuffle now. Artifacts. Current feather has a bit of HP, but it's mostly that. This feather is basically similar-ish. In fact, that one actually has less HP. That also has less HP. No, my current feather is still pretty good. I am not denying that. This one has more. This one has percentage HP increase, which might be more total, but I don't know for sure. What do you mean, why? Why wouldn't I? My artifact slots are constantly full. I have to level up artifacts. So I just level up his set for reasons. Alright, my current one is attack up. This one is HP. It has a defense increase too, which is not optimal. But I guess it's still better. Despite the stupid defense increase. But then again, this one has HP 2 times in here. And doesn't have a wasted stat of defense. You see the problem? What about this one? Oh, and this one also has defense. They're usually, they seem so good, but then there's this wasted stat in here. How do I have so many artifacts max level? Because I constantly run out of space. Alright, let's see. Defense, crit rate. Okay, I have nothing good here. I don't have a main HP stat. This one already is at the HP stat as the main. Why did I even lock this one? This is bad by comparison. These both have wasted stuff because of defense, which is stupid. Fine. HP, attack, energy. I'm trying to think which of these would be better. Crit rate or crit damage and... That's crit damage and attack and rate. That has a little bit more HP. And energy. You know what? I'll take this one, I guess. What about here? Right, that's the one where I said I already have the best one. Don't I have one that's really good over here? Yeah, this one is probably better. There we go. Yeah. I think it's a bit better now. But I still don't have the best equipment for him. What I have is decent-ish. I also still gotta, you know, improve his weapon. For obvious reasons. Alright, let's go back. Squad, are we ready? I'm sure. Still, the grind for equipment must continue at some point.
Here right on time. Good to see that no one overslept.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you.
How? Not so loud. You're gonna give me a headache.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to blame now, don't we?
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's on time, and do I get a thank you, a how? No! I get told off!
Deserved?
Mualani's right, though.
Hopeless. Every last one of you.
So can we get the story behind that?
I had some nerves at first, but my bed was great.
The story behind how the fuck pixel art, living pixel art exists?
That's good to hear. Maybe you
No?
handle stress better than you know.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat something?
He's a gamer. Oh
A
god.
little. Didn't want to overdo it.
Oh no. We were so busy focusing on the tournament we forgot to buy something.
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some.
Thanks.
No thanks necessary. I'll treat you to something even better once...
Attention everyone! The tournament is about to begin. All
Yay!
contestants proceed to
I
the
get
venue.
to see combat that I
all
can't
contestants
participate
proceed
in.
to the venue.
Well, I'd say more, but that's our cue. The opening ceremony is what kicks everything off. You should be able to see Kachina and me from the stands. We're counting on you to cheer us on.
Don't you worry. Paimon's gonna cheer so loud, you'll hear it across the stadium.
Thanks, you two. I'll be sure to keep an ear out.
You better. Plus,
Well,
I
we
helped
should
you
get going.
last night, so you
you
better
later.
win. I did the optional quest for you. Okay,
bye-bye.
I did the optional quest, so you better win, otherwise I'm gonna be extra upset.
Attention everyone! The tournament's about to begin. All spectators, please take your seats. I repeat, all spectators, please take your seats.
Oh, by the way, I noticed something about the battle pass this time around. They removed two weeklies.
Let's go in once you're ready.
They removed 2 of the weekly objectives of the battle pass completely. They're just no longer there. And I figured out why. Because you can no longer do that stuff however often you want. Do you know what it is? It is probably a bit harder now, yes. Can you figure out what those 2 things are that were removed from the battle pass?
Entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame? You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
Alright. Hint, during the pilgrimage of the Return of Flame, certain systems and functions will be unavailable. I will be restored once the competition ends. To ensure you have the best experiences, recommend that you experience the next part of the story. Ample time. I hope I can do this within like half an hour to an hour at most. Enter the stands. So what they removed is weekly commissions and bounties. Weekly commissions and bounties no longer contribute to the battle pass.
With a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here today, each vying for the same prize. The right to serve their homeland in the Night Warden Wars. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage.
By the way, you can also no longer do weekly commissions and bounties if you already maxed a reputation in the nation.
Each team will board a hot air balloon, which will
you can no longer repeat that stuff.
Location. Contestants must search
I don't know.
fire
I don't know
towers
why.
within the contest grounds, accumulate contending fire through combat, and bring a sufficient amount back to the stadium. Defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination.
Alright.
Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the
Yes, I
arena
noticed the new one too,
blazing
which is
fire in
nice.
hand.
I like the fact that you can get primos from that.
Only those who emerge triumphant in the
Oh
team
boy.
stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one matches not only affects the contestants' individual scores, but also determines their next opponent.
I want to
After many
compete so
rounds of battle,
badly.
the contestants with the top 5 rankings will get the chance to take part in the Night Warden Wars. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she delivers
Oh, we're meeting the Archon. This is what we've been waiting for. I already sat on that throne. Ooh. Grand intro. Nice. Very nice.
Strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength.
I like the fire
But
hair.
victory
Very
never
spicy. Get it?
The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth.
Alright.
Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victor.
Why are you...
Without further ado,
Sure.
let the game
You can't say
begin!
those words without the game
So
reference.
that's the Pyro Archon? Is it just Paimon, or does she seem kind of intimidating?
It's the fire, Paimon.
Kachina
It's the
said
fire.
she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to that conclusion?
I want to talk to her.
Yeah, but it would be kind of rude to bother
Like
her
her
during
outfit.
the pilgrimage, don't you think?
I mean, I kind of see what you mean, but still. There are definitely some weird
We should
outfits.
wait for a better time. Oh, look! It's Kachina and the others!
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the competition grounds.
Hmm. Ooh, fancy hat.
Kick their butts, Itzna!
Go, Mualani, go!
You can do it, Kachina!
People are already dancing in the stands. Guys.
And the crowd goes wild. The hot air balloons are about to ascend.
Got some
Contestants,
interesting designs
prepare
here.
yourselves to take flight. Remember the rules.
Like the skull in the
balloons
hair.
will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition, collect sacred fire, and bring it back to the stadium. Good luck, everyone.
Alright.
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see.
Do I get to play as these two now? Is
pretty
that what
quiet
this is
around
gonna
here.
be?
Looks like we get to ease ourselves into combat today. Let's head that way.
Probably gonna be
We don't
playing
need
as
to worry
these two in
about
a
avoiding
trial.
Other teams. Anyone that crosses our path can kiss their chances goodbye.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Just remember, don't hesitate. The team matches are all about keeping the energy up.
So let's
But that means I don't have a shield. Oh no! I might actually have to dodge again.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway.
Oh no!
The contestants to give it their all.
All right, let's try out the attacks first. Ooh, nice. Okay, charged attack. Okay, basic charged attack. That's the summon. And that's how I ride. Adorable. Okay. Story quests, reputation story, each tribe has 3 quests. Okay. Spam attack while riding? I am spamming attack, just for the bouncy. Well, there we go. I'm out of energy. And you serve. Right. Chomp. Chomp. Charge attack? No charge attack. Regular attacks? Ah, okay, I see. Build on HP, huh? Yeah, sure.
Oh, a fire tower. And an unoccupied one from the looks of it.
Alright, let's go. How do I regain this energy? Just
Be
from
on the lookout
fighting?
for an ambush. Careful, we've got company.
Yep, we sure have. Summon?
Looks like we've got ourselves an easy start. Perfect timing. We've got the facts to generate.
Whoa!
In the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all.
Those drums aren't that bad. These enemies are level 102, by the way. Fun.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Also nice breakdancing moves they got. There we go.
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska.
There we go. Further than I am? Well, then I guess you're gonna lurk now, huh, Gabe? Guess you're gonna lurk to not spoil yourself, which is fine. But I'm glad to know I'm making progress. 3 stacks with Milani, then attack. Okay. I read your messages. Going to a gas station, ah yes.
Off we go.
I like going to gas station.
Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row. What a legendary competitor. But can his hot streak continue?
Up there, huh?
Need a surfboard?
Alright, let's go up.
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
It's part of the tournament. If you can't handle a few monsters, how are you
Boom.
supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves.
Big short.
Nicely done, Katina. We actually beat a legend.
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's drop the fire and go.
We have a new team pulling ahead.
Yeah, but I gotta kill the enemy first, right?
Already eliminated several favorites for the win.
Okay. My fire. The spinny arm is fun. Oh, wait. She does a little peace sign. The spinny end into the piece. That is nice. Oh. Up there, huh? Okay. Not a problem. I can get up there.
I knew someone would show up.
Whoa, whoa,
Hands
whoa,
over the
whoa.
sacred
Hey, hey,
fire.
hey.
No one gets hurt. Let's round them. Out of the way or get blown away.
Right here. Yeah. Let's ride.
Boom.
This was new.
Ooh, the air attack too. That's nice.
Here goes. Yeah.
Carmen, would you look at this? Two favorites for the win.
There we go.
Itzna and Unkunga have run into each other.
Then use
Looks
attack.
like
Yeah.
It's gonna be an early goodbye
Got it,
for one
okay.
of these formidable competitors.
Ah, over there. Okay, I see the collectibles. I know what I gotta do. Should I deal with these people? Ah, sure, why not?
Check this out. Let's ride.
That was quick.
Apparently there's one more enemy? Oh, but they're outside of the area.
Right here.
Okay. Can enter molten fissures and move rapidly while holding turbo twin. Climbing speed will greatly increase. Hold your elemental skill. Yeah.
This mountain is huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there?
Come on.
It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there.
There we go. I tried using her skill, it didn't work for some reason. I tried using E while climbing.
Great work.
For some reason it didn't trigger, that's why I went back down.
Glad I could help.
I went back down because it didn't trigger there. And I didn't use it right away on the wall because I didn't have the energy for it there.
An empty fire tower. We're too late.
Darn it.
Guess I'll just move on then.
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Ian-san from the Collective of Plenty, certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
Gotta love the invisible walls on this bridge. It's very safe.
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If
You know-
want glory, you'll have to go through me.
You know I can just keep moving, right? Who's stopping me from just moving? I mean, yeah, you have a boss bar and all that, but there's literally no reason for me to fight you.
That fire is mine.
I just realized these fights are entirely
Someone needs
optional.
a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
I mean, they're already fighting each other.
Going at it. What's our play, Nalani?
Isn't it obvious? Just send them all packing, of course.
Yeah, we sent them all packing by just letting them fight each other and just moving past them.
Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way I'm letting them fool around.
Smart one.
Let's go.
I mean, they seem very... Oh, I have to fight a little bit. I have to fight a bit for the fire to... Yeah, of course. Of course. In that case, here we go.
This was new.
There we go. That does the trick. You stay over there, I don't care. Yoink.
We collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yep, all good. Come on, let's head.
Let's head?
Uh-oh, we're running out of time.
You didn't finish your sentence there.
There's a spirit way over there. We can ride it back.
Out of the way or get blown away.
Need a surfboard?
Not really. We're good. Hi there. Oh. This blessing Milani can ride spirit ways. Use how to skill to enter. Okay.
Carving waves.
Woo. Okay.
Oh, we really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina.
Nice.
Not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spirit ways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Very smooth sailing, huh?
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you.
I mean, we did avoid a few of them.
You're already a great warrior.
Very fancy. Just gonna surf all the way back. No enemies in sight. They can't get me up here.
Oh, those were some steep curves. Not scared, are you?
I'm fine. I don't scare easily. Not after that last ride you took me on.
Oh, yeah. Back when we first met, right? I accidentally
Oh, there was that
knocked
teleport
over
point.
and offered to take you spirit way surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well.
Wee.
Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time.
We are gonna win.
I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
Now that's what I like to hear. Let's meet each other at the top and fight in the Night Warden Wars together.
No! That's impossible! How did this happen? There's an invisible wall here, but I just went through this wall. Oh no! In fact, I am kind of in the wall. Odd how that works. Anyway, let's get the W.
If your team has gathered enough fire, please proceed to the stadium as quickly as possible. I repeat, as quickly as possible.
Sure. Imagine if you somehow sequence broke and ended up back here without the fire. Because you can't go back because of the invisible wall. But you have to progress by having the flames. If you sequence break, you're kind of fucked, aren't you? If you somehow manage to do that.
Congratulations, Milani. Congratulations, Kachina.
I mean, I guess you can exit some other way, fair.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Milani! Kachina! Milani!
Kachina!
W!
Kachina! Mualani! You two can take a short break.
Also, main
when the team
character
stage
voice
comes to a
line.
close.
Very
We'll draw
rare.
names to determine the individual matchups in a
Main
moment.
character actually cheering?
After that, we'll
When does
proceed
that
to the
ever
next stage
happen?
of the competition. I wish you both the best.
You two are assigned to different lounge areas. If you'll follow me, please, Kachina.
Also, people are just shirtless in the back, okay?
And I was 3 wins short last time. Well, I've got to do better. Just calm down, Kachina. You're in good form. You can do this.
Hold it right there. This is the contestants' lounge. Unauthorized access is prohibited.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related to any of the remaining candidates.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like cowards. If you could just go contact the referee, we'll wait right here for you to...
Shut up. You got disqualified
Wait,
fairly?
You two are...
Oh boy!
Well,
Former
look who
teammates,
we
huh?
have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified.
Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance to the next
Trick,
stage.
little trick,
Fight
huh?
us.
Right
Idiots.
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. A loss is a loss, and that's final. You! Don't just stand there! Get security over here now!
Your little trick. Sounds more like skill issue, exactly. I just played
Forget
fair.
the rules.
I got the
Isn't the
flames.
pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened to catch us off guard. It was all luck.
And that's part of it. If you let your guard down...
Hang
Hang on, we caught you off guard. That means you let your guard down, which means you don't qualify. That's still a fair loss. Taking someone off guard when they're supposed to be on guard constantly, I am sorry to say that is in fact a skill issue.
Wow, we lost. Wow.
Traveler, Paimon, what are you doing here?
Saving you, apparently.
Just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden, these guys were threatening you. Huh. You're not bullying Kachina on our watch.
Unless you want to die.
Thanks, you guys.
Do you want to die?
I don't know your names, but if you really want to face me, I'll allow it. It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming matches. I don't want to let my parents down, or any of the friends who helped me get this far.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse.
Exactly.
You think you can cry foul play when you face the abyss? If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves barred from future competition.
Whatever. Let's go.
I would just not say if it continues, just bar them just right now.
Right?
Bar them from future competition for this behavior.
No, thanks to you. To be honest, I totally blanked out just now. I had no idea what to do.
It's alright, just relax.
Right. I'll show them what I'm made of.
That sounds more like it. You can do it.
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Kind of.
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of sore losers coming to stir up trouble with the contestants.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure.
Because they
I
suck.
hope you don't let them get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick. Alright, I'm coming.
Alright, round 2.
Well, guess I'm off.
Let's go. Start.
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're standing here, it means you're strong. No matter what.
Wow, look at that. Someone who's actually
I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of.
I like this
The
person.
team stage ended
He knows
before I
what's
had
up.
my fill of battle. I hope you don't disappoint. Well, anything you want to say in return?
I won't lose to
Someone
you.
who actually has a
Not
good
when
mentality
so many
for
people are
this.
supporting me and cheering for me, and I really want to earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars.
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And begin.
Alright, here we go. Starting things off with a burst.
Come on, you can do better.
I mean, you can do better. You haven't really done much so far, buddy. Nice moves, but that's about it.
That's more like it. Again.
Feels weird fighting with one character, you know, not being able to do any kind of elemental reactions and stuff. Especially since I'm a Geo character. Oh no, you hit me! Congratulations! Oh wow. Okay, I should really look out for those AoE attacks. Shouldn't I? There we go. Not too bad.
I actually lost. Knew I had an eye for the good ones. Guess that means I was right about you all along.
Congratulations
Damn,
to Kachina
okay.
for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now, diving into the other matchups.
Alright, we're gonna skip past the others, right? It's a tournament arc. We just want to see the fights where our characters are involved. Best character. As far as NPCs go, that guy definitely had something to him. Oh wow, I'm not even gonna get to play any of the other matches, I see. Ooh. Sucks to suck. She's struggling a bit much for someone who has a vision in some fights. But it seems she won enough. Or is this the one that it comes down to, the one that matters? Is this what it comes down to in the end, huh?
Think you've got what it takes to go to
Peak
war?
time?
Hate to break it to you, but it won't be easy to get through me.
And you are...
You don't
A random
recognize
NPC
me?
who doesn't matter.
Figures. Our generation's been in decline ever since Ateya and the others retired from the front lines. Either way, once we face off, you won't forget my name anytime soon. Let's do this!
Has a vision, by the way? Oh boy.
Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why I'm here.
Sorry, my elemental skill isn't charged yet. Give it a second. There we go. Much better.
Mr. Chance.
Whoa, you can teleport, huh? Fun. Oh, and you can block. Okay, okay. Power of gun, huh? Ooh. Gun, gun. Yep.
Room for improvement.
Ooh. Nope. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what that is. Oh, that's homing. Okay. True, I could just hold.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
Okay. 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 This might be a little bit more serious. Got it. I see, so you're not just some random NPC. You definitely pack a punch. Peak an actual boss fight. Yeah, unexpected, but I'll take it.
I've got to turn this around and fast. Wait, maybe I can try climbing that stone pillar. I should
Alright.
be able to catch her that way.
Up we go. Sucks to suck.
You know a trick or two.
Where is you? There is you. I don't like the fact that you have homing attacks. Just gonna grab some of these. If it weren't for your homing attacks, you would be the easiest enemy ever. You know that, right? Yoink. At least the homing is kind of mid. Oh, we're doing this again? Whoa! That's pretty high.
She's strong. I can't rush this. Just
Gonna have to go up there. Also, hi, Bones!
one opportunity. It's not
Get up, get up, get up. Thanks for the hydrant. I'll do that in a second. Hello. Think you can hide up here? Finished it with a burst, as I should. Alright, now I'll hydrate.
Gotta hand it to you, kid. You really impressed me. I take back what I said before our match. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters like you,
what is line of
you'll
Kale?
forge your own miracles.
And it's
Alright.
Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a short break as our contestants prepare for the final round of
Easy
competition.
W! Although her homing attacks were a bit worrying, for obvious homing attack reasons. Anyway, hope you're well, Bones. Hope you're well.
Thanks for cheering me on, you two.
Alright.
You were great out there.
We did the
You
thing.
faced a
Was
lot
it
of
peak or
impressive
peak?
competitors, but they never
Definitely.
stood a
It's not
chance.
I don't think I did too shabby
not the
either.
most out there like
never
boss
gotten this many
fight
points
like the
before.
weekly bosses, but definitely a
for the
pretty
last
high
round,
tier
Kachina?
boss. Especially for something that's just randomly in the story.
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts.
It really makes good
Based
use
on your
of,
score,
you know,
it
the new
looks like you'll
abilities
make it
that
to
we
the
got
Night
with
Warden Wars
a
if
certain
you win your next
character.
match. But, your final opponent... It's me.
What?
How unfortunate.
Yeah, I just found out myself. We're really close in the rankings, so only the winner gets to move forward.
Kachina's gonna
But
win.
I wanted to fight alongside you.
Kachina's still gonna
I
win.
did too, but it is what it is. People with similar scores tend to get matched against each other. But we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't going to go easy on us. Only Natlan's strongest deserve to stand against them.
Has to be worse than
So,
random NPC.
I'm going
She
to
was
give
just
this
a random
battle my
NPC
all,
in my
Kachina.
eyes, and then all of a
I
sudden,
hope you do the
boom.
same.
Mini
to
boss.
hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on
Or
them.
actually proper boss,
But no
whatever.
one's asking for pity here, yeah? So, you ready?
I'll do my best.
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose, who should we cheer for then?
No one.
You mean one of us is destined to win? It's something worth celebrating either way. I'll
Has
be
a
happy no
5-star
matter
as
who
an
wins.
enemy.
And I know you feel the same way, Kachina.
If she can win against a
So,
5-star, that
don't
has to be the
overthink it.
worst ever
Let's
5-star.
just have
Sorry,
ourselves a good
Mualani.
match. Traveler, Paimon, I'll see you after the match. Kachina, I'll see you on the field.
Good luck.
I've been training so long for this.
Mualani and Sorg
And
spinnen.
Mualani's helped so much. I'm going to show her that it didn't go to waste. Thanks for believing in me. I'll try believing in myself this time too.
Work the next day. Yikes. I mean, I have to admit that Act 2 definitely has some heavy topics. Act 1 was still decent compared to the kind of stuff. Honestly, I think I still preferred Act 1. Act 2 definitely was longer and had more stuff to it. But I think I did prefer Act 1 a little bit in terms of writing. But yeah, World of Dreams definitely is an experience, to say the least. It definitely is an experience. The fact that you had to call in sick, that's wow. Wow, okay. By the way, you played both acts and then called in sick the next day. Does that mean you basically marathoned through Act 1 and 2? Because if so, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to marathon. Party go up against Megana. We'll see. Can't wait for Act 3. Honestly, if they do make an Act 3, I'm gonna be intrigued. Again, the fact that Act 2 had an open ending. I don't know how to feel about open endings. But if there's one thing open endings do, it's that they manage to be set up for more. They definitely have something to progress from over the weekend. Ah, I see. I see. But yeah, the fact that there's an open ending definitely means if they wanted to continue it, they could. But at the same time, it also feels like a good wrap-up to the story. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the open ending is implying. What I think it's implying is that they somehow woke up, somehow when they exited, they ended up back in reality, like at the house of the person we play as. Like, not Meiji's house, but like the main character's house. That they somehow ended up breaking out of the DLC. That's one good guess, I think, as to what that open ending might imply. Wow, look at the moves! That's some fun idle animations. Also, this is funny. The fact that I'm not playing as the main character, but the main character is here to interact with. It is interesting.
For you, no matter what.
Then I definitely feel a little bit more interested in the open... Again, because normally I don't like open endings that much. Or, again, they give me mixed feelings at the very least. But if they had left it open-ended... If they left it open-ended because they want to continue it, then absolutely I'm here for it. Josiah? Interesting. Interesting. Oh wow, okay, we're having a full-on animated cutscene. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be an epic fight. Hang on.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
There she is! Go, Kachina! I played as you earlier. You have to win now. Beat the 5-star. You can do it.
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown.
All right, let's go.
Warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on!
You're not gonna lose.
Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I wanna win. Mualani, this one's mine.
Here they go. Again, this 5-star ain't got nothing. But the cutscenes as well. I really like the cutscenes in this game. They're always so fun. Yes, Spinner, I know. It's not over. Yep. You're dead. See, told ya. And you're supposed to be a 5-star? She's supposed to be a 5-star, and she lost. Le big sad. Sucks to suck. And then she died.
I'm sorry, Mualani. I'm so sorry. I went too hard.
Look.
She got a mom. I mean, yes, she is already dead. Now she died. Where's 5-star? That's not exactly what I said, but you know what I mean.
The winner is from the Children of Echoes.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Alright, I'll see who I am playing as after I get in control, after I'm in control again, and I'll see how I can kill this person. Am I playing as me or am I still playing as her?
That, the winners of this pilgrimage have been decided.
Well, I mean, not like the death will matter much because we are gonna wrap things up soonish, probably. But of course, someone has to die at the end.
With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower
Damn,
Feather Clan.
okay.
She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty.
I knew the Collective of Plenty sounded interesting. Of course, it's the one with the
skull.
skull.
Explosive comeback 10 years in the making. Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior. Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children of Echo!
Look at them, there's 2 shorties. I support the shorties.
I made it. Feels like a dream.
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to fight alongside you, Kachina.
Yay, time for war!
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride in this moment. Pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain, that the future of Natlan shall burn with the brilliance of a blazing fire. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request.
I'm ready. Can I accompany them though?
Seize victory and glory for Natlan!
Can I accompany them though? I also want to take down the Abyss, you know? It's kind of my thing.
As you command.
As the crowd erupts and cheers, the pilgrimage draws to a close.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
Great, there's also a big old cliff that I can jump down in a second. This is perfect.
I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. She really has grown into a formidable competitor. She deserved that win. Not that it feels good to lose, but I'm happy for her. It's definitely bittersweet though. Hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so why don't I show you around Natlan for a while?
I mean, that's nice.
Sure.
But I gotta kill
Traveler?
myself. And I guess we can continue walking around next time.
Something on your mind?
I'm a little worried about Kachina.
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experienced, powerful companions to take the lead. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Imagine everyone
Glory
except for
always
her
comes
will
with a
die. And she'll bring in the
was
victory.
assured, no one would take pride in it. She's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after all. We just need to hold the fort while they're gone. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? Come on, I'll take you.
Oh, we'll visit
The
your
people
tribe
of the
next
Springs
time.
live alongside
Whenever
the
next time's gonna be.
Kahulasaurus.
That's nice, but
Our
I gotta go
tribe
kill
is an
myself.
ideal spot for some
I mean, I
R&R.
do.
I'll take you to all the best spots. You'll love it.
Oh, I love
Looks
it.
like you
Next
beat me to
time.
it.
How did you not win, by the way?
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so I figured you might be interested.
Hey, first come, first served. You snooze, you lose, Kinich.
I mean, I can visit your tribe later.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler, Paimon, feel free to stop by if you ever
I
have
think
time.
they missed a space
You're always
again.
welcome.
They missed a space before my name. How do they mess up with the little typing errors? Also, hi Tormuse, how's it going? How are you? Welcome to Natlan. The new nation finally got added. That's nation 6 out of 7 that this game will have eventually. We're in the second to last nation now. Can you believe it? For the first time today. We'll be there.
Yeah, thanks for inviting us.
Usual cast of thousands. Yup. introduced, since we're in a new area now, new nation and all, they introduced a bunch of new characters since we just arrived here. We already met the Archon. Well, God, I can say. Alright, so I have to kill Klee. Reputation with Natlan's tribes unlocked. Alright. The Omaewa Mo has been redeemed, so you know what that means. That means we jump. Thank God there's a cliff. Rip Klee indeed. Ow. Cast of characters, the traveler Paimon seem to be the only constant ones. They are very constant. But yeah, we're over here now. I wonder how big the nation... Again, I wonder how big it's gonna get. Because if we think back to when Sumeru was added... Did they add the entire did they add the entire forest area of Sumeru at once? I don't even remember. I know the entire desert of Sumeru was only added later. But yeah. Assassination mission? I mean, I just killed one of my characters because people forced me to. But yeah, like this top half over here of Fontaine wasn't initially available. So that was cut off. Chuyun Whale. Again, some of these nations just expand later. So the fact that Natlan is currently so small, it's definitely only temporary. There's gonna be way more to this area. You know what? Before I end it, I am gonna unlock the next statue of the Seven. I'm not gonna go all the way to where I'm supposed to go for the quest. We can do questing another time. But I am gonna unlock more of the map so we can have a bit of a better look at it. There's a teleport point here somewhere. Is it on top? I guess it's up there. Yep, of course it is. Not a problem, I'll just climb. I'll also grab this. Boom. Grab these oculi whenever I can. Just a little bit of collecting before we wrap it up. Can I get it? Ah, slightly too low. It's probably an intended way to get up there, but why not just do it my way? I have Zhongli after all, might as well use his abilities.
Crumble.
There we go. That should do the trick. I know there's probably a way that you're supposed to get this. Never mind, that is apparently not enough. Maybe with a little bit of a running start. Get up there. I'll grab it another time then. Don't care enough right now. Statue is a little bit more over in this direction. Got it, got it, got it. There it is. I see it! Let's get to look... Now we get to look at more of the map! I'm not sure when I'll do the next Genshin stream where we continue the story, but for right now, again, in terms of where the story is currently, this feels like a good stopping point, right? We've been invited to check out another tribe, and we can check out that new tribe in a new stream. It just makes sense. Alright, let's see. Okay, that opens up over here. Ooh. Okay. Teleport point all the way out there, huh? There's no land that I can see, so that's intriguing. Also interesting that that's more ocean. And then here's... So basically, This desert over here is almost entirely surrounded by ocean, except for over here where it connects to the rainforest. There's this section where it connects to the rainforest, and other than that, the entire desert seems to be completely surrounded by ocean. Interesting. Good to know. Just by an estimation of what the map looks like so far. Should I uncover the full map actually before I end it? Magical desert? Mayhaps. How far away is the next statue? I mean, probably not too far. Yes, there's no harm in trying. Unlocking the map shouldn't be that big of a deal. I can do that. Ooh. Again, exploring a new area is always such a treat. Because you just don't know what to expect. This area looks plenty peaceful. I'm not gonna fight you guys right now, I just want to get to the next statue of the 7. And I guess grab the teleport along the way. And maybe climb up here. There we go. Ooh. We got some more floating rocks over here. Now that's magical. I always love seeing some floating rocks in the area. Alright, just quickly grabbing the statue so we have the entire map uncovered. Boom. And that's that. Okay. There's the people of the springs. Which is where we're going next time. Scounds of the Canopy? So we walked actually past the other guy's tribe. We could have visited him on the way, but we decided, nah, we have to go to this tribe first and then we go back. I'm sure we'll find the other tribes, Children of Echoes, right? That's the first area where we were. I'm sure we'll find the other tribes in the new areas of the map as they unlock. I'm sure we're gonna visit all 6 tribes. Currently we can only find 3 of them. So I can assume safely that that the map for Natlan will at the very least double in size. Can we all agree? Yes, I think so. Map size will probably at the very least double. So that's gonna be fun. Again, they only have 6 tribes. Again, shameless plug. Wishlist Tribe 9 on Steam. Do it. Wishlist Tribe 9. I'm not being paid to say this, but I can recommend it. It's a fun game. I enjoyed the gameplay very much during the beta test that I was thankfully permitted to do. So wishlist it now. I'm telling you. Especially if you enjoy games like Genshin Impact and stuff. It has some similarities, not a lot, but some. It is still a gacha game, sadly. Speaking of gacha, I know how we ended. Tribe 9, yeah. It's by the people who made the Danganronpa series, okay? 2Kyo Games. The same people who made the Danganronpa series. And I was able to beta test for Tribe 9, so I am very, very open to praising it right now. You can't blame me, can you? I love Danganronpa and Master Detective Archives Raincoat, and now that they've made yet another game, I have to praise it, especially because they let me play the closed beta. Alright, now before I forget, we're doing the thing. Now, D-Luke is the only standard banner 5-star I don't have, but chat has decided that for the jokes, because I just can't seem to get D-Luke. I just can't get D-Luke no matter how hard I try. And now that they finally give you the choice of a 5-star character, now that I could choose to get D-Luke, chat has decided for the joke to keep running, I can't pick him. I have to pick Tighnari. Because I can't get lucky enough to get D-Luke. So we're picking up another Tighnari. It's been decided. It's every year going forward? Really? Well, that's nice. Well, here we go. Hello, Tighnari. Free 5-star character.
Boats are made for travel.
Alright, might as well quickly do the thing. Constellation, what do we get? When our opponents within... Dendro damage bonus. Okay, sure. What about you? What do you want from me? Nothing.
Transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo
tend to stay a while. Alright, I have a few long-term encounter points. Not too many, though, so I'm definitely gonna have to grab more of them. But now I can explore a new area for stuff. But I can do that at another point. Alright. I'll grab that stuff in a second. For now, let me wrap up everything for today. Because this is where we stop, for the time being. We've unlocked the entire map of the new area, of the new nation of Natlan, at least the parts of Natlan that are currently available. So now it is time we raid someone. Exactly, Bones is already in the raiding mood. We're gonna get the raid set up. Should only take a second. So... who to raid is the question. We could raid Alex, who's playing Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. We could raid Red Hoodie, who's playing Minecraft. Or we could look for someone new. Thoughts? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Raid someone new? Raid someone familiar. If familiar, who? If someone new, who? Oh, the questions that arise from this every single time. I guess we might just raid Hoodie because he only has like one viewer right now. Gotta get that number up. I feel like that's a fair bet, right? Fair assumption to just say someone with one viewer appreciates it more. Let's raid Hoodie. If there's no other preferences. Alright, Hoodie, let's set this up. Alright, and with that, thank you all so much for watching. Remember, I will stream again tomorrow, but that will be the FNF stream. And the day after, we will hopefully finish off with the second half of Portal Revolution. So that's also gonna be very fun. As for when the next Genshin stream's gonna be, I hope I can squeeze in another Genshin stream sometime next week. I hope I can make time for another Genshin stream next week, but I can't guarantee it. But I hope, but I can't guarantee it. We'll see. In any event, thanks for watching. I'll see you all around. Night night indeed. Bye Bones. Bye everyone else who's here. Appreciate you being here for this. Till next time. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And hey, if you do want to catch me live in the future, you can do so by checking the description down below. There will be a link to my Twitch, where I stream every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, but that's a bit more irregular. In any event, thank you very much for watching this, and yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good one. Bye bye.